All right. Here we go, baby. Let's get the Patreon screen off the screen here. Where are you at? There it is. All right. We should be live. Let me see here. All right, Arkansas, second down. Second 10 coming up. Hang on just a second. We are live. There we go. I see chat popping. Here we go. All right. Rocket Sanders is in. What are we at? Second down. Second down and 8. Arkansas behind their own 10-yard line. Welcome, everybody. A little late. There's a give to Rocket up the gut. His first carry goes for like a couple of yards there. So Arkansas is going to have a third down and long. You guys do me a favor. If you could share, let me get this out here. We got the SEC score page up. Like and share. That's right, baby. Here we go. Third down and 6 for Arkansas. KJ in shotgun. Rocket in motion. Out into the flats. Oh, boy, that's a disaster. Rocket's going to get tackled at about it's a sack for. They're going to be down at the 6-yard line. Their own 6. All right. That's the offensive line we all know. All right. I thought about going live from the get-go. Yeah, that was. Yeah. And Florida, Florida's pass rush, it's not like they're not an elite pass rushing squad. It is 14-0. Here's a punt. Oh, no, not a very good punt. Falls at the 49. Return man's going to get it down inside the 35. Manny Powell with the tackle. What did he say that was? 45 yards? All right, we're on a commercial break here. What do they have on the back of their jerseys? Florida's jerseys, those are cheeks, man. Those are gross. There is nothing appealing about those black jerseys at all. I was thinking they'd be like black with some orange. I don't know. That was not good. Not a good look. All right, for whatever reason. Yeah, yesterday's live, we had some issues. OBS completely shit the bed. I mean, entirely. And it's funny because we had a bad start. We had to make another stream last night. Of course, that as a content creator, that's a crusher. That's a killer. A lot like Arkansas's drive there. That was an absolute crusher. Had someone complain in the comment section, tired of these issues, bro. When you try new things, like with what I'm doing on OBS and what we've been doing with these watch parties, I think that's what they were referring to. Our last watch party, we had the microphone issue, you guys know. I'm assuming that's what that person was complaining about. I don't delete comments like ever, but I removed that comment. That was a dumbass comment. Tired of these issues. Listen, bro. Sometimes it's just out of your hands. OBS just decides to shit the bed. Nothing you can do about it. Okay? Nothing you can do about it. Welcome, everybody. Shout out to Patreon supporters. I did not boost this at all. If you guys could, I would really appreciate it. I don't know why it is not showing up on my dashboard. See? Another hiccup. Like YouTube Studio is like not showing. Hold on. Never gonna give you up. My phone has been exploding. Ty, you should have bet shaving your head. My Florida Gator, I've got a friend of mine. I used to do a gaming podcast with him years ago. Me, him, and a guy by the name of Big Fry. Big Fry, who's got a huge YouTube channel. His name is SoCon Buck. He's a friend. Buck's a good dude, but he's a diehard Gator fan. I messaged him, Buck, what is y'all doing? So Arkansas got that fumble recovery, and then that opening drive. Let me just say that opening drive was a thing of beauty. Now it was absolutely scripted. It was absolutely a scripted drive, and I'm sure, typically I think your scripts, and I've heard from two different people say it kind of depends. You can kind of script out your first couple of drives, or you could. Some coaches, some coordinators like to script out like their entire opening quarter, or try to anyways, their first few possessions, which is typically about what you get per quarter, depending on what you're doing and what your defense is doing. All right, here we go. Florida's in the pistol. Heavy set there. A couple tight ends. Good run. Good gosh. I mean, this is what I was talking about yesterday. That's going to be about a 7-yard gain. 8-10. So if you're trying to get synced up, it's 8-10 here in the opening quarter. 14-0 Hogs. This is what I talked about yesterday. Like Arkansas gonna throw some stuff at Florida they probably haven't seen, and then Florida's kind of underutilized their offensive line. Here they go, high tempo, couple tight ends set to the left. There's the give. There's a missed tackle. Who missed that tackle? They got him though. They got him. Walcott. That was Christopher Poo-Paul. Come on, Poo-Paul. Your PFF grade. You're gonna get hit there. 7:35 left to go in the opening quarter. Florida 5-3, losing at home. Boy, oh boy! Imagine the pitchforks for Florida if they drop this game. And that man right there that's on screen. All right, I still haven't figured out why I'm not seeing this live. All right, 3rd and 2. This is big here. They're going to motion left, so they're heavy left out of the pistol. I think they're 2 receiver set. There's the give. Oh, boy, he's got a huge gap on that left side. Walcott closes it, but a little too late. Defense did not read the heavy side of the field, and Florida just makes a good little short yardage run there. Not bad for Florida. Okay, we got live chat working. Super chat is up and running. 1st and 10. Florida's driving, man. They're inside Arkansas's 25-yard line. They're at about the 22. Pistol set, 2 tight ends left. Man in motion, number 3. Here's the fake end around. There's the give to 2. That's a gain of about 2 yards. 6:12 left to go in the opening quarter. Yeah, Arkansas, by the way, they did have a decommit, Courtney Crutchfield. That is a huge blow. This is something, again, that I discussed yesterday. When the losses follow, or when the losses begin, the decommits follow. Courtney Crutchfield, 4-star commit to Arkansas, decommitted today. On game day, too. Here's the snap, play fake. There's the pass rush, touch. Oh! Is it a fumble or is it an incomplete pass? He looked like he had possession. Hold up now. Hold on now. Let's take a look at that. Did he have possession? There's the throw. Oh, no. That's probably incomplete. Yeah, it's incomplete. I think that's incomplete. All right, 3rd down 7. Another big 3rd down here coming up. Arkansas. Yeah, you got to give Arkansas an opportunity to sub out. If Florida subbed, what happened there? They called timeout? Yeah, okay. So Florida was in the right there. They could have snapped that ball, I think, and that would have been a problem. T.I. says that's close. I think it was pretty – I think based off that replay – I think that was incomplete. All right, come on, YouTube. Why am I not seeing this? This isn't marked private. Could have been called a fumble. He took 2 steps. Well, I didn't see a second step. I mean, again, I mean, I don't know. Take another look at it maybe. I think it was a fumble, but we are in Gainesville. There is that. There is absolutely that. You're right, 110%. We got some scores going on. Ole Miss is on top of A&M, 7-0. Tennessee on UConn, 7-0, and South Carolina, 7-0 on Jacksonville State. What time is the Georgia game, y'all? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't know why that always gets stuck in my head. You know Justin Timberlake wrote that for McDonald's? Google it. I'm 99% sure he wrote that for McDonald's. Da-da-da-da-da. If not, that is a really great wise tale. Georgia, yeah, that's right. It's 2:30. Georgia and Missouri. You got Auburn and Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Mississippi State, LSU and Bama. That's the big one tonight. LSU and Bama. 6:45. That's, to me, that's one of those games you look forward to just about every single year because it's LSU and Bama. And yeah, they're both. I don't know that if LSU manages to get a win, it's going to throw the SEC. Oh man. Imagine if Bama loses that game. And I think that's on the table because Alabama, they're clearly the best. Well, I say clearly, they're the best team in the SEC West, but it's not the typical dominant Alabama. Like if they're this late in the year, if they're the leading team in the SEC West, then you expect them to just be completely dominant all year, right? Like that seems to always be not all the time, but 90% of the time, if they're leading the West 8 games into the season, they're pretty damn strong, or at least stronger than what we've seen. I'm not saying I'm not buying Bama stock. I'm not saying that either. Man, oh man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Texas and Kansas State. What do y'all make of Texas? And they've got some injury issues. They're on top of K-State 7-0. All right, here we go. Florida 3rd and 7. This is a big 3rd and 7. 5:39 left to go in the opening quarter. Arkansas 14-0. Trips on the top of your screen. They're trying to get Arkansas to jump. There's the snap. He's got a little bit of time. There's pressure. Touchdown. That was a little too easy. Who was in coverage there? Was that the freshman, the redshirt freshman? Or was that on Clark? Was Clark in man coverage with him? Tell me that's not. Let's see the replay. Tell me they didn't put Clark. Ty, I hate Texas and always will. Right. We'll see the replay here in a second. Was that Clark on coverage? Was that Clark in man coverage there? Yeah, special teams had a moment. This is on special teams. It's hard to put that on the defense entirely. That was not a very Max Fletcher, man. 75% of the time. All right, here we go. So Clark. So we got trips cut. We got trips up there. Yep, there's Clark, and he just gets completely burned. Yep. Well, he's going to catch a lot of grief for that. Damn. So much for the blackout. Carpenter, are you watching the game right now? Florida just scored, man. All right. So they only had to go 33 yards. Florida, what's up, hero man? How you doing? They only had to go 33 yards. They did it in 6 plays. It's kind of hard to put a lot of blame on defense there. That was on Max Fletcher. That was on special teams. So here's the kickoff. Oh, Centennial's going to bring it out across the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, down to the 29-yard line. I thought he lost it there for a second. Yeah, I'm not digging the black jerseys, man. Too much white on. Either you keep it when you go black on the jerseys. You really should just keep it to black in another color. Like, if you're going to go black and white, like if Arkansas ever dumps the anthracite, which God willing they do, I wouldn't mind seeing a black and white, straight up just black and white. No red, none of that bullshit gray. 5:28 left to go. Here we go. Oh, no, this is interesting. Is that a bunch formation? There's A.J. Green on the carry. No gap to run through. None. I mean, again, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. Now, don't get me wrong. The offense, they're doing a good job with this tempo, keeping Florida kind of off balance a little bit. But there's no push. I don't know what this is. Okay, there's a throw. Broden gets about a yard. Another 3rd and long coming up, man. I don't think the fans got the memo to wear black. Ooh. Was that targeting? Well, Broden got lit up. All right, here we go. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. We got empty set, 2 receivers to the top. Here we go. Almost picked. If you saw that play, Florida defender walked right by the Arkansas offensive line. I'm telling y'all, like, this is the stuff. I'm glad they got out to this wonderful lead, but the offense is only responsible for 7 of those, really only responsible for 7 of those points. Poor Excellence. Excellence nearly had the pick there. I mean, KJ got rushed. He had about, I don't know, a second and a half to get rid of that ball, maybe 2 seconds. All right, Max, make up. Oh, what was a little bullet kick action there. Return man to the 20, the 25, 30. Oh, boy, 35, 40, 45. Into Arkansas territory, down inside the 40, 45 somewhere. And Florida woke up. Special teams looks like absolute shit right now. Again, if you guys are just joining us, we're doing another watch party. I know a lot of people, I was talking to some folks last night, and they're like, bro, I don't know why you're bothering with football. Ain't nobody going to watch. I was like, yeah, no, you're probably right. But you know what? Why not? I've never done one just on my own before. Thought about doing one a couple years ago, decided against it because, then you do one and you start doing them all. And sometimes I like to just watch the football game. All right, here we go. Shotgun. There's the give to 7. He's going to pick up a first. He is maybe going to score 20 down to the 15 to the 10. 18. Arkansas's run defense looks highly sus right now. Boy, Thomas looked like he took the wrong. So here we go. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. You guys see that? You see it now. You see the emoji there, the heart emoji. It takes up. Sometimes it takes up. There you go. There you go. Got him at the line of scrimmage. Well, and again, like, it's hard to put that first score on the defense. I mean, you don't, because that was clearly a bad pump by Fletcher. I got a message. Ty, what happens if Arkansas blows this? Well, I mean, you're not really expected to win this game. I mean, the line is in favor of Florida. Here we go. 250 left to go in the opening quarter. There's another give. It's about a 4-yard gain. Looks like Gregory on the tackle. 2:45 left to go in the opening quarter. No, they are tired AF. Well, it is still the opening quarter, Bot. I would hope. I mean, I know they've been on the field a little more than they want to, but, like, it's the opening quarter. There's no excuse to be tired. I'm not buying that. T.I. says, in the first quarter, ? They just aren't running the correct plays, guessing we had them guessing on the first drive. Yeah. Oh, here's an all-out blitz touchdown, Florida, I think. Yep, he's in. Touchdown. Oh, we got a flag. Well, Florida's plays develop quickly. Like, what are they calling here? Turn my sound back on. What do we got? All right, let's watch this guy blow a snot rocket out of his nose. Well, this is a lengthy conversation. Good grief. What's the flag? 2 fouls. Ooh, legal hands to the face on the offense. Legal hands to the face on the defense. Got to replay 3rd down. All right, well, so you're telling me there's a chance. So touchdown, wiped off the board. Hands to the face is such a weird. That's such a weird penalty. Well, yeah. Either Clark was out of place there because you saw him there. So you're watching the replay. Either he was out of place or someone on that side of the field on the defense was not where they were supposed to be, and that was just Hudson Clark reacting. So I don't know that we know that that's 100% on Hudson Clark. I'm going to guess he's probably out of position there, though. I mean, that is typically his area of the field. So man in motion. Here we go. There's the snap. There's the throw. That's on Clark. Good Lord. Yeah, they're picking on Clark. He's not having a good opening quarter. Eugene Wilson on the score. 6-yard throw. Man. And correct me if I'm wrong, I'm seeing a lot of man coverage. And Hudson Clark is like the last guy I want. I mean, throw him back to safety. Let him just play a little, just let him zone it up in the back end of the defense. All right, let's see here. So this is Hudson's guy. I mean, you see him. There's man coverage right there. Hudson's going with him. Yeah, I mean, that's he took the wrong. He went to the outside of the blocker there instead of the inside. I mean, you can also argue that might be poor play design by the defense. Like, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, that's on Clark. I don't know how else to. Yeah. Man. 14-14, 2:04 left to go in the opening quarter. Eugene Wilson has 2 touchdowns today. That puts him at 4 on the year. So apparently he's only had 2 scores so far. So he's tied his total for the season. That's great. You love to see that. That happens, guys. That is the game of football. All right. See what happens here. See if Centennial brings another one out. Nope. Nope, he does not. All right, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, Hudson Clark's not having a very good opening quarter. Let's hope he cleans it up, man. Let's hope they make some adjustments. Adjustments. All right. Is that Varkey's gums in motion? Boy, it was, wasn't it? There you go. There's Rocket. Rocket, first down to the 40 to the 44-yard line. Look at that. Gums with a pretty decent just little block out there coming out of motion. All right. Show us that opening drive wasn't just Florida not knowing what to do because, they don't know what to expect out of the offense. Let them – what I want to see is if both these teams settle in. KJ downfield. He's looking. Oh, that's looking for Tesla. No separation there at all. None. I really don't know if Tesla didn't know what he was doing on the route or if KJ was late on the throw. We need to just start the rebuild, says Bot. All right, here we go. Shotgun. Here's the snap. There's the give to Rocket. Stiff arms. Gets about 5. Down to the 49. Maybe they're going to give him the 50-yard line. Dancing Queen. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. KJ rolls out. He's looking. KJ throws downfield into double coverage. It's intercepted. I mean, that was more or less a punt, but oh, man. Is this where the shit show begins? Is this where Florida just – I mean, I don't know what he's doing there, and there's nobody open. Armstrong's in double coverage. Like, what are you underthrow him. I mean, I get it. You could also look at that as a punt, and maybe that's kind of what KJ's mindset was. If Armstrong catches it, great. If he doesn't, if it's a pick, oh well. They're down inside the, what are they, down inside the, where's that, the 10, 15? 53 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Oh, they're down inside their 10. Yeah. All right. Florida pistol. We got, looks like tight end heavy there on the left. There's the give. 18. Oh, Jackson misses a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up about 4. Second and 7. I give him 3. Okay. Second 7. Oh, play action. That was a good play fake. There's a throw behind the line. Now, see, there you go, Clark. There you go. At least you were there, for the love of God. That's going to end the opening quarter. 3rd down and about 6. Maybe did they get him back to the line? 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. This is where, when you win these battles, wait, do we have a flag? Wait, what? I didn't hear him. There's no foul for an ineligible player. Well, of course, they're not going to show us the replay. I'd like to be the judge of that. I don't know about you guys. KJ needs to go. My God, how many games do we need to lose? He started off pretty solid. But I'm seeing more of what we saw before. I'm seeing outside of that opening drive by Arkansas, I'm seeing a lot of. I mean, this looks similar. The difference is they're just doing it faster. Like they're still sucking. Like the offense still just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Outside that opening drive, which is what I said, I thought Arkansas might come out looking pretty strong. You know, Florida, how do you defend? I mean, you don't really know what to expect. And what I want to see is Florida settle in and Arkansas respond. Like, that'll show me that, you know, obviously, Enos, I mean, I agree, Enos need to go no matter what, but it'll show us the change I think we all want to see. You know, which is that they can fight back despite whatever adversity that they're facing here on the road in Gainesville. You don't have another tough environment like this the rest of the year. This is it. This is it. So if they can respond, and Florida's not a bad football team. I think they're a 7-5, maybe 8-4, you know. They've not lost a game at home. They've only given up the most points they've given up all season at home, I think is 16. Arkansas's already got 14, although 7 of those are just from the defensive touchdown. By the way, that should put Arkansas in the lead for the most. They were leading in one category in defensive scoring. I think it was total defensive scoring. They were for a little bit. Maybe they're at least going to be back up where they belong because this defense. It's nice to have something to brag about. You know, it's nice to say, hey, you know, we can score on defense. Right now, the defense has scored as much as you have. I mean, that is the reality of what we're seeing here. Well, what is... Here we go. It's nice to have something to brag about, but it doesn't mean a damn thing if you're not winning games. And that's what sucks, man. Like, imagine where Arkansas is probably at. Imagine how much better their defense is, or just looks on a stat sheet if you had a confident offense. Sam says we need to win the second quarter. I couldn't agree more, Sam. All right, here we go. Oh. So ATN, he's going to come up short. So 4th down coming up for Florida. So Arkansas's defense responds. Now let's see what Arkansas's offense can do. Can they respond? Show us something. Like, they've already surpassed my point total. I think I put Arkansas losing this game 24-14. And Florida's got a punt at their 14, 15-yard line. So here we go. 14-21 left to go in the half. Oh, and Florida's going to go backwards. Flag on special teams. My Florida pals telling me we're probably going to end up playing about 12 freshmen. Yeah, they are. They've got some youth, but Half a distance to the goal. All right. They're making mistakes, too. All right. He's got a punt, 3 yards into his own end zone. Here's a snap. Oh, boy. Looked like someone almost got a hold of it. Here's Centennial. Did he fair catch it? I guess he did at the 45. He's probably wishing he had that one back. All right, Arkansas's turn to respond. Let's see what they can do. Hey, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. It's an 11 a.m. game. Arkansas's trying to regain some confidence for the rest of the season. I don't know that you have to win to do that. If you make this a typical hard-fought game, but you show signs of life on the offensive side of the football, I mean, against Florida, it's not half bad. Here we go. Shotgun, 4 wide. There's the it's a give. Rocket. Ooh, about a good 5-6 yard gain there from Rocket off the draw. Is it too early to start looking at Travis Williams for head coach gig? Here we go. 5 wide, empty set. There's the throw underneath. Ooh, I like that call. And then Rocket decides to try to cut it up, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. I'm liking, okay. All right, 3rd and 1. So it's not, oh, look at that. Look at that. Hurry up, and they just line up, and they just go get that's a first down, bro. Don't, look at that, man. That's what you want to see. That's what we want to see right there. Go do something with it. And this started thanks to your defense. Oh, we got a flag or timeout. Timeout, Florida. This started because your defense was able to keep Florida behind their behind their 20. And then, of course, Florida got the penalty on special teams, put them back half the distance to the goal line. And now look, you start things off at midfield, and you're already, you're almost within Cam Little striking distance. Hell, you are within Cam Little striking distance. I love that. They go high tempo. Look like goal line set there. Yeah, goal line set, and they just get it. They just get the first down. Florida's got some talent up front on the defensive line. Make no mistake about it. Florida has some talent up front. What to do with this controller. All right, Arkansas's got the ball. 1st and 10. We're on a commercial break here. So if you're just joining us, I did not start things off. I did not go live in the very beginning. And then I saw that 14-0. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And then since then. No, that's not fair. No, it was 7-0, right? When I went live. We got the fumble when I was live. See, I should have just started from the beginning. We'd know for sure. KJ was down short, fumbled the ball. Did he? No, he didn't. He got the first. Are they looking at it? Is that what's going on? You cursed the game. Yeah, maybe. Did KJ fumble it? Oh, dude, Silk is gross. Don't show that ad. That's gross. Silk is nasty. No thanks. And then after that, they show you a Fitbit. Nobody uses Fitbit anymore. You got the Apple Watch. All right. Yep, sure did. Put Criswell in. So he fumbled it? Bro, it was 1st and 10, Arkansas. You got to be kidding me. What's up? Don't read the comments. Team Miss Rocket. Yeah, I mean, there is that side of it. Like, Rocket, I mean, what little we've seen of him, not bad. No, he's coming back out on the field. But they're not giving him the first. Okay. Okay, so he did fumble it. Ah, I see it there. Yeah, and there's the ball. He did recover it. Yeah, he's short. What happened? Was that a poor exchange between the center and KJ? They're going to go for it. So instead of playing the field position battle here, where you could possibly pin them back behind their 10, oh, look at them. They're looking like they want to run out of this huddle. So 4th and 1. What do they do here? Do we maybe play fake, hit somebody over the top, hit a tight end? No, they're going to try and go. Oh, boy. Oh, shotgun. Here we go. 4th and 1. Rocket out into the flats. They're just trying to get Florida to jump. Okay. Can KJ punt? Ooh, false start. False start. Yep. He's short anyways. What? I don't even know what that was. I mean, I know a lot of what we saw there was trying to get Florida to jump. But you had the I thought Latham jumped. I thought Latham, boy, he's a big dude, isn't he? Hang on, didn't? Oh no, it was. Oh yeah, baby. Wow, they just handed Arkansas 1st down and 10. 4 receiver set, running back to KJ's left. Here we go, 12:36. Play action, and KJ overthrows somebody there. A little play action. Oh, Wilson. 2nd and 10, 12:32. Here we go, high tempo. There's a snap. KJ keeps it and goes nowhere. Fish, you are so quick to call somebody trash, man. You are so quick to do that. Fish, he absolutely would drop that pass. Fish is so quick to call someone garbage. Like, bro, 3rd and long. This is what you wanted to avoid. Florida is very good on 3rd and long situations. Here we go. Arkansas is obviously horrible 3rd and long. Here's the snap. KJ's got to do something. And he's sacked. And he might be stripped. God, dude. It's a combination of the offensive line being garbage and then KJ just right there. You should have dumped and you should throw or you should run. Like right there, you've got to sense that pressure, and you either step into the pocket and make the throw, or you try to do something with your feet, take off and run north. I don't know, but that's a combination of both the offensive line and KJ right there. God, they're going to take the penalty here. It looks like. Do the officials not know what's going on here? 11:04 left to go. Arkansas has not responded. Florida's tied things up. Arkansas looks, I mean, do they look better? Do they look better than when Enos was calling plays. I mean, I would say slightly, but not much. That was nearly blocked. That's a good punt right there. That's a good punt. Nope, damn it, in the end zone. Okay. Horrible 3rd and long. We're just horrible. That's coming from, well, you guys see it. You guys like my little chat box there? No one's commented on it. Isn't it nice? I worked hard on this thing this morning, trying to get this to look right, making sure OBS was working. Arkansas starts off on fire and take a nice little 14-0 lead. Then Florida's able to respond. Arkansas's defense, not great. Special teams, not great, not good. Maybe defense and special teams will settle down and the offense can try and figure something out. I don't know. Can't read it micro. What are you talking about, can't read it micro? It's on. I see it perfectly fine. Some people you just can't make happy. Bro, I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and it looks. I can read chat just fine on my phone. If you do it like this, okay, you can read chat, bro. Come on, Camo, get with it. You gotta hold your phone like that, and you can read it just fine. Looks good to me on my phone. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Thank you. Chat looks great. See? It's on you, Camo. I'm just playing. So Arkansas, I don't know, man. They look the same to me. I'll just say it. Like, it's not the shit show I thought it would be by now. I really thought it would either be something like a 10-0 Florida game or maybe like 10-7 because Arkansas gets a good early start because Florida didn't really know how to respond with the new guy calling plays. A little bit different look. The high tempo is clearly better. I will say the high tempo, I would say it does look like a slightly better product on the field on the offensive side of the ball than what we've seen, especially in the last game when Arkansas, only put 3 points on the board against Mississippi State. I would say it's a slightly better product on the field. There's been some mistakes, but like Florida kind of bailed you out with that jumping off sides, and you still couldn't capitalize. Jacksonville State and South Carolina are tied. Oh, my. Oh, man. Who's worse? Is it South Carolina or is it Arkansas? Or Vanderbilt? KJ should have, I agree, Tercer. He should have thrown at least a couple of picks by now. At least one more pick. All right, here we go. Florida, good play action there. Arkansas's defense trying to react there. Hudson Clark gets the tackle, about a 9-yard gain. Second and 1. Florida can do whatever they want on 2nd and 1 here. Let's see what they do. It's a give. 18 gets swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. I think that was Greer maybe in on that tackle. Was that Greer? We got Booker on the field. Looked like Booker might have been in on that too as well. So they did give it to him. Wow. They gave him a nice spot there. 1st and 10. That looks like that should have been probably 3rd and short. Or 3rd and short coming up. But they're going to give him the first down. Man in motion. Here we go. Shotgun. There's a throw. Out into the flats. Good tackle. Good open field tackle. Purcell's good, man. Purcell's good. This is he's it. Purcell's the player. Get off the couch, Camo. Oh, Camo's calling KJ fat. Oh, all right. Arkansas showing blitz here. Nope. They're going to hurry him, but quarterback's going to dump it off out into the flats. Clark. Nice job, Clark, though, right there. There you go. He didn't get shook. And now we've got third down coming up. That was a good play by Clark. He didn't get shook. His ankles weren't broke. Made the play at the line of scrimmage. We got 3rd and 6 coming up. 8:46 for those of you who are trying to get in sync with the live stream. 8:35 left to go. 3rd and 6 coming up. We got bunched receivers up top. Arkansas is going to bring, it looks like they're bringing the house. Here they go, and he's down. Now, there you go. That's how you respond, defense. Gregory on the sack. 4th down and long coming up. There you go. Defense is going to do what they've done. They're going to keep you in the game. The offense has to pull their head out of their ass. Working equals commenting. I don't know what Dylan's going on about there. Clark is great in open field. He's a great open field tackler. It's like the one thing that just keeps him from being a really good SEC player is his man. I don't trust him in man coverage. Here we go. Centennia. Ooh, he got smoked at the 20. That was good punt coverage right there, man. Clark did great. Did a great job breaking down there. This is Tusk. Yeah. We'll see if Arkansas can turn the tide here. Maybe they can respond. Wow. I mean, I got people that I've got friends that usually stay pretty quiet on the anti-Sam Pittman stuff, and they're being pretty vocal. Oh, man. Yeah. All right. Centennial a little off on his fair catches. Should have took the last punt. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I thought so too. I thought he could have at least. I mean, he had momentum carrying himself into the catch, and I thought he could have done something with it, and he decided to wave it off. Or fair catch. He waved for the fair catch. What happened to the Energizer Budding? He's not CGI, man. Why? Why is everything CGI and creepy? I think the other thing too that's curious that's has me curious about what they're doing on offense right now is seeing what kind of adjustments they make at half, if any at all, because that's kind of been one of the other things that Dan Enos has caught some heat for, is not really adjusting to what he's seeing on the field and not making second half adjustments. It's not to say that they didn't score in the second half ever, but we know they weren't consistent. And it was something that people criticize Enos of, not making the second half adjustments. I wonder what we see with Kenny Guyton in the second half. This is it, man. This is his first time ever calling plays. And again, I'm going to say I think the product has been slightly better, but really about the same. We've already had a pick, which I don't know. I just don't know what KJ was thinking there. Other than maybe, well, we're just going to punt it anyway, so why not pin them back? Maybe that was his thinking. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here's man shotgun. AJ Green. Nothing there, man. We got a flag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone is... Got someone down. Who was that? I didn't catch his number. Ooh, they got Florida for what? Personal foul on the defense? So that'll be a first down. So Arkansas really just gets bumped up a little bit. Who is that on the ground? Is that Kutas? Oh, it is. It's Patrick Kutas. Oh, man. I think Kutas is someone, maybe if you give him a couple of years, could turn into a really solid right tackle. Yeah. The rollouts have worked. Just KJ threw a pick off that one. Is it possible that only Kendall Briles really understood what buttons to push for KJ? Is that possible? That only Kendall Briles really understood how to operate KJ Jefferson? I mean, because if you think about it, before Kendall, you had Craddock, you had Chad Morris with KJ. Now, it's not fair to judge too harshly there because he was a freshman after all. But you see the changes the next season when he gets that opportunity against Mizzou. And then what he did the 2 years following. So all we have as far as like KJ's rap sheet as a quarterback was he was pretty damn effective when Kendall Briles was calling the plays. So far, you've had 3 other coaches, and to be fair, 2.5 because this is Kenny Guyton's first game. No one else, we just haven't seen consistently good KJ show up. I mean, if you think about it, coming into the season, I mean, some of y'all were trying to convince me KJ was a Heisman candidate and that he was going to be a first-round draft pick. And now, obviously, thanks to Dan Enos and Sam Pittman hiring Dan Enos, we're talking about whether or not they could just convince him to come back next year or whether or not you want him to leave and try the next man up. Like, that's how, I mean, some people are just tired of what they're seeing and they think it's all on KJ. Maybe it is, man. I don't know. But what we have, as far as evidence, our evidence would suggest that Kendall Briles is the only man of the guys that have coached KJ at this level who knew how to put him in a position to have success, to play to KJ's strengths, maybe even make him look better than he really was as a quarterback. I think that is something that's at least worth talking about. I'm not saying that is absolutely the case. I don't know. I mean, we still have a lot of football left here. We'll see what he does. Maybe Kenny Guyton can speak the language that KJ understands and push the right buttons and get this thing figured out. But at the moment, we have one good drive, and then everything else has been just shit. Pure, unfiltered shit. Ready to move on from KJ. His fault or not, says Terser. Yeah, I know you are, Terser. I know you are, bro. The O-line really does suck. Yeah, and that's also fair. Like I said, I think you could – there's so many problems with this football team, or at least on the offensive side of the ball. Here we go. Come on, KJ, prove us wrong. And Florida's going to get a sack. God. It's more of the same, you guys. I mean, it really is. It's just more of the same. I'm happy they got one score on offense. Boy, that was just, I don't even know what that was supposed to be. I mean, man. Is that Crawford? They got it right tackle. So here you go, 3rd and long. Oh, boy, you got someone else having a hard time getting up. Uh-oh. So 3rd and 12 against arguably one of the best 3rd and long defenses in the SEC. Here we go. Like, I feel like we know what's going to happen. Here's the pressure. KJ's going to throw it up. Oh! Oh, baby! Armstrong! No flags. No flags. That was a hell of a throw. Let's see. Did he get... Oh, that's my guy. There you go. We saw that in spring and fall camp. Where has that been? Here we go. A.J. Green gets the call about 2 yards. They're in the red zone. That was a good throw by KJ. Here we go. Out into the flats. There's to Slaw. That's about a gain of 3. So you're going to have a 3rd and manageable situation. All right. KJ's like, y'all shut up. I got this. 3rd and manageable. Boy, I'm telling you, that was a pretty good throw. 3rd and 4, there's nothing there. KJ hesitates. Boy, he's hard to bring down, but they get him at about the 19. Yeah. One great play negated by just a not great ending there. But if you come away with some points, they got someone down there. I will say, you got to do more than have one big play or that opening drive and one big pass, but it was a nice pass. Kelby Collins. Okay. Yeah, there's one of their freshmen. That was I mean, listen, you should come away with points, knock on wood. See what happens here. Steven says, damn good throw. Yeah, it was. It was a good throw. All right, here we go. Inside 5 minutes for those of you who are, if you're trying to get in sync with us, we're inside 5 minutes, 4:56, 4th and 6. KJ completed a deep throw downfield to Armstrong, but Arkansas unable to capitalize. Little is on the field. Just take the points, coach. Don't fake it. Just take the points. Come on now. You're about to score the most points that Florida's given up. Not a good snap. There's the hole. The kick is up and good. Good Lord. What a leg. All right, 17-14, Arkansas took the lead back. You've got to be, listen, as much hate as we're putting on offense, and I think some of that rightfully so, that was a good series. You came away with points, and now you have scored the most points allowed by Florida in Gainesville. So there's something to be said about that. And we've still got an entire second half to play. We'll see if Arkansas can pull off what is sadly what would be considered an upset against an unranked Florida team. But, I mean, here we are. This offense is missing a complete offensive line. I couldn't agree more. I think Enos would still be here if and we'd be 5-3 right now if offensive line was average, says Lasuzo Eagle. I'm going to watch what I say there. You can't be giving Enos any credit at all. None at all. How dare you? He didn't deserve any credit this year. I will say there were a couple of games where I thought the offense, despite who they were playing on defense, here's the kick, and that's going to be not returnable, so Florida's going to bring it out or start things off. Their special teams, Florida's special teams look pretty solid. Again, they've had a couple of games. You go back to LSU. I know their defense is rotten. It's gross. But, I mean, look at how things went from there, you know. It felt like they could stay in games thanks to their defense and their special teams, and the offense could just never get over the hump. And then they went just horrible against Mississippi State. There's nothing to brag about with Enos this year, but like all the criticism is warranted. Here we go. Ooh. Good Lord. Was that 18? So they've got, like I said yesterday, they've got like 3 backs that are good for 5.5, 6 yards a carry. I mean, it kind of feels like they've to some degree underutilized guys like Etienne. But this is what happens when you're 3 deep. I mean, right now the argument is, if you want to compare these two teams, Florida would have the better backfield based on what we've seen this year. But how much is that on the backs versus the offensive line? Here's a complete throw. That's going to be a first down. The question yesterday was, does Arkansas break 300 yards of total offense? We're going to go over the numbers here in a second. 3:36 left to go in the half. Quarterback surveys. Landon Jackson misses a sack, but somebody else cleaned it up. Pooh Paul. All right. We're going to go over these numbers here in just a second, where Arkansas is at. Second down, 12. Mertz and shotgun. There's the throw out into the flats. Oh, did he step out? Looked like he stepped out. Boy, they're giving him like 4 yards. So here we go. 3rd and 7. Looked like he only got about a yard. They gave him another 2. All right. Looks like they got 4 receivers on the field. Or they're empty set there. There's a throw underneath. Good Lord. First down. Metcalf looked like was in coverage. 3rd and 7 conversion. Come on, defense. Yeah, Metcalf. Metcalf and Morgan over there. 1st and 10, Florida. Brand new set of downs. Arkansas bringing 4. Maybe they're going to blitz. Nope. Now here they come, and he's going to throw downfield. Almost intercepted. Dwight McLaughlin in coverage. And McLaughlin is wrapping his arm around the receiver, probably giving him an earful. 2nd and 10 coming up. Golly, he started 2 of 4 since he's 10 of 11. 66 yards. Arkansas right now is outgaining Florida 152 total yards of offense. Florida now at 130. The downside for Arkansas right now is they're not doing good on third. They're 2 for 8 on 3rd down. Florida's 4 for 7, so they're above 50% on 3rd down. You can't have that. Florida right now being held to 79 yards passing. This is a team that can get things going through the air, but we know, too, if they get their ground game going, you're in big trouble. 4 penalties in this game total. Florida 3 for 25 yards. Arkansas just 1 penalty for 5 yards. Looks like my mailman is here. Yeah, Florida's got some injuries of their own. All right, make sure you guys are liking, sharing. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. 2nd and 10 coming up. We're at a minute 33 left to go in the half. Again, 152 yards in the opening half. You know, you got 10 points from your offense. I mean, you know, they're doing better than I thought they would. I mean, they are as a team, not just the offense. Here we go. 2nd and 10 at the Arkansas 45. There's the carry. What a tackle. Torrin Carter. What a play. There you go, big fella. Torrin Carter gets him. Looked like he got him about a yard after he gained about a yard. Well, Billy Napier. And he loses this game, man. What do they do down in Gainesville? So Florida burns their first timeout. It's good to see Torrin Carter making plays, man. It's good to see. Tennessee's on top of UConn, 35-3. They're going to get to pad some stats today. Ole Miss on top of A&M, 20-7. South Carolina still tied up with Jacksonville State. They've got 3:18 left to go in the half. And as you guys can see, a minute 12 left to go in the half for this game, and Arkansas's on top, 17-14 over Florida. Ty, the only way you know if you want KJ back is to try someone else at quarterback to see your option for next year. What? Arkansas maybe bringing 5. They're showing blitz. Nope. I don't know. Yeah, that's a free play. Florida gets to – look at that. First down. I think next year is Malachi Singleton's show. Well, Mike, I don't know about that. I don't know, man. I mean, we'll see. You never know. It's too early to say one way or another. I mean, we got to hope. What does he do if they get a coordinator he doesn't like? Does he hit the portal? Yeah, Malachi looked to me like a very, I don't know. He looked like a freshman quarterback through camp, you know, which is not a bad thing. He's a freshman. Shotgun. Here we go. Nice little check down throw. Ooh, incomplete. There you go. Dwight McLaughlin, sir. That's good timing. A minute 1, so the clock obviously is not going to run here. Will he transfer? I mean, it just depends on what they do at coordinator. It depends on what happens with Sam. I think losing out is still on the table. It's in the cards for Arkansas to possibly lose out. I mean, I'll say this. This first half, you're winning, man. You're up 17-14 against a team that has not allowed more than 17 or 16 points all year at home. You're leading at the moment. Another check down throw. Uh-oh. Dwight McLaughlin. I mean, if you play this way, you probably go toe-to-toe with everybody left on your schedule. I'm not saying you win all those games, but yeah, I can't get over how ugly those black jerseys are, bro. They're ass nasty. They're not just nasty, they're ass nasty. Those are the worst black jerseys I've ever seen. You don't do black solid black jerseys within 3 other colors, white, orange, and blue. You don't do that. If you're going solid black, you need to go solid black with one other dominant color. Or like a bright, you know what I mean, dominant that's going to pop on screen. That is hideous. They're cheeks, bro. Florida, your jerseys are gross. Hot jerseys as well. Yeah, isn't the temperature like 85 degrees? Down in the swamp? Gross. Yeah, those are some of the worst black jerseys I've ever seen. All right, 3rd and 5 coming up. 37 seconds left to go here in the half. Florida gets the ball at half. Here we go. This is, Arkansas showing blitz. Corner's backing off a little bit. Here's a snap. There's the blitz. There's the underneath throw. Incomplete. Quarterback had to get rid of it in a hurry. Johnson was there. Great timing on the contact. Florida's going to have to try and settle for a field goal. 34 seconds. That's a nice stop. See, the defense is doing their job. The defense is doing their job. This is what we thought would probably happen. Now, when we get to halftime, the screen is going to go to the Patreon name scroll for just a second. I got to go grab some stuff. We'll talk during the halftime. So here we go. I think Arkansas, they're going to burn a timeout here. Yeah. So here we go. The timeout game commences. One of the better defenses we've had in my life, says Josh Carr. Will fans make a stand? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Yeah, wind is blowing there. Look at that flag. If you guys look down below, I'm sure you know how to read, but that is the Tuss Talk Patreon legendary members down below. So shout out to you guys. Legendary status, the $20 and up club. No, that's based on last month's. It should be up to date. I may have to take another look at that. Here we go. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. He's got it. So you had the lead. Now it's tied up. Yeah, Florida special teams look pretty good. Florida fans might argue that their special teams is keeping them in this game. Well, I thought there for a second he wasn't going to get it. And then it just looked, good Lord, he could have kicked another 15 yards. I'll be there. Man, oh, man. So Florida ties it up, 17 up. They're going to get the ball back at half. I mean, again, I think the offensive product has looked, all things considered, you've got 152 yards in the opening half. How often did Arkansas do that this year against, even worse defenses than Florida? It's not a bad – I mean, it looks competent. I mean, this looks better than anything Craddock or Chad Morris could have put on the field so far. I mean, 17 points, 10 of them just your offense. I get it, but look at that, the wind knocking the ball down. It's windy. But it's not been great. The KJ interception, he probably should have another interception, by the way. Offensive line play is still just bad, like I've said all along. I don't think it's all on Enos. And this game is proving that it's not all on Enos. Did that go out of bounds? No. Damn it. Yeah, this is proving that it's not all. This is not all on Enos. They have an offensive line issue or blocking issue. no lanes for these running backs to really run through. It certainly looked like when they were going, fast, up-tempo, like, man, they've got something. They do look better when they go faster. But at the end of the day, all it's really doing is masking the issues they have up front, and they're just going to kneel it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care. Get out of the half. You're tied up. Try to go in, make some adjustments. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm 6'4", 180 pounds. God, you're a beanpole, Ox. And I could start for this offensive line. Dizzle McTwizzle says closer than you thought it would be. Well, like I said, I thought it was going to be a shit show and that Florida would probably win this thing by 10 or 13 points. So, no. It's really about what I thought it would be. I mean, I definitely would have thought Arkansas would be trailing at half, but they have looked better. Like I said, I mean, the product does look – oh, no. Are the Rutgers beaten? Oh, it looks like it's a 7-7. They're showing the highlights here. No. Rutgers with a little trickery there. 9-7.5. Rutgers. Go Rutgers. Never thought I would say that. Anyways, no, it's about what I thought it would be. Dizzle McTwizzle. I mean, I kind of thought that Arkansas would pull some things out that maybe they haven't done in a while that might have been successful early on in the year. I mean, Florida, and I said this yesterday, how do you prepare for, something you've never seen before? I mean, you've seen the offense to an extent. You've seen them play with a little bit of tempo. So, no, that's about what I thought we'd see. I mean, am I surprised they're tied at half at 17? No. What I'm wanting to see is what happens in the second half. Yeah, I would say that first half was – you saw a better product on the field. Texas is taking the lead over Kansas State 17-7. All right, I'm going to be right back. I got to go grab something. My phone continues to explode here. My chat window disappeared. All right, here we go. All right, I'll be right back. Give me just a couple of minutes. All right. All right. Not a perfect first half. Not perfect. But not a bad first half either. I don't think it was a bad first half. I think they they did a pretty good job of kind of coming out and make Florida just kind of keep guessing, but overall, I mean, it wasn't atrocious. I mean, I think that was a pretty decent first half, all things considered, man. All things considered. Like Ty said, the halftime adjustments will really tell the tale. DB seemed to struggle when they got to switch and find the new guy. Kudos looked pretty hurt. Yeah, he did. I don't know that we have. Did we get an update on him? Yeah, if you also haven't heard, Crutchfield, Pine Bluff wide receiver, has decommitted from Arkansas. Probably not the news that Sam wanted. Oh, I thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Probably not the news you wanted to hear. It happened, I guess it happened right before kickoff. Bot says there won't be any halftime adjustments. LOL. Man, you and Fish must be like the same guy. Can they outscore? They had 10 points in the opening half. Can they outscore themselves in the second half? I feel like if you do, you have a real shot at winning this ball game as long as your defense keeps playing like they have. They live in the world of negativity. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Mike. You got some people that just, glass is always half empty. And I get it, man. I mean, Arkansas odds are not in their favor. I get it. I understand it. The product on the field has been absolute pure garbage this year on the offense. It's hard to get super excited or amped. So I understand. But I mean, we don't know. We don't know if they're not going to have any adjustments or not. We at least don't know what they're going to look like coming out in the second half. Tempo, says Jason Myatt. Yeah. I agree. If this game goes south. Oh, look, y'all can even see me scroll here. Isn't that cool? Any news on Washington? Nothing yet. See, here's the new chat box they gave us. Been asking for this. Well, this has always existed. I should say we asked for the fan funding or the super chat box. Forever, you only had these two top boxes, top chat and live chat. And you're like, well, now wait a minute. I want to go back and look at if I missed a super chat or not. Fill my glass. It's half empty. Well, that's going to be on them, isn't it? I don't know. Gabe King says Rutgers beating Ohio State at half. Yep. You'd love to see it. We like to think we know what the playoffs are going to look like. Like we like to think, we already know. It's going to be Georgia, Ohio State. Like the typical four teams that you're, probably Bama. They're going to sneak two SEC teams in there. But I don't know. This year has been interesting, I would say. Look at that. Clemson's on top of Notre Dame. Oh, my. 24-9. What's that? Notre Dame? Frauds? No. No way. Yeah, that play by Braxton, they're showing that replay right now, that fumble recovery for a touchdown. That was nice. This morning has had some good games. It has, Tony. You're not wrong, man. I've been kind of clicking around here on the PS5 on YouTube TV. I would love to see Notre Dame just get frog stomped by Clemson. Dan Tanner says, I think Kenny G's calling a decent game. We just need to block better and convert. Yeah, I don't think it's been I don't think anything he's done as far as play calling. I don't know that there's been maybe a couple times where I'm thinking, what are you doing? Like maybe once or twice. For the most part, I think he's called a pretty good game. And like we said last week, this is not Kenny Guyton's offense. This is a cropped and edited and halfway deleted offense, right? Like they deleted so many pages of that offense. They threw away so many pages of the stuff that didn't work. I mean, this is like a script rewrite at the end of the year. You hear about how movies, they go through multiple scripts, multiple directors, people coming and going. That's what Arkansas is. It's a movie that really nobody wants to watch, and they're deleting parts of the script. And that's what they did with the playbook. They're trying to simplify things. And so far, I would say that, again, I think I agree. Kenny's called a decent game. You can't put anything that you saw in the first half. See, I'm never going to be skinny when they show pretzel commercials like that. Oh, my God, those look so good as I'm sitting here eating my pizza rolls. You guys want a pizza roll? Here you go. Look at that. That crisp, golden brown little pizza nugget. Oh, my God. I wonder, like in a lot of different ways, what you're asking Kenny Guyton to do, hey man, go out there and just call the plays, but we don't have time, even with a bye week, to install what you want to install. We don't have that kind of time. All we have time to do is to take some pages out, 35-40% of that playbook gone. And we're gonna try and move the pocket, which we've harped on all year. We've practiced it. We're gonna actually try and go and do it. And then we're gonna be fast. We're gonna go up tempo. And it certainly looked like there in the beginning, oh damn, okay, all right, it's working. Maybe they can do this for more than just half a quarter. So, yeah, I it's hard to put anything on Kenny. I think if anyone's going to take shots at Kenny Guyton at this point in the year, you know, all things considered, what we've seen this season, I don't know. Now, a lot of people also, I don't think anyone who's rational would put any of this on what we've seen even today or what we see the rest of the year on Kenny Guyton. They'll probably put it on Sam and KJ and the offensive line. That's probably where it should be. That's where the criticism should be. Sam deserves a lot of criticism, man. I mean, that hiring Enos, it just seems so, especially with how much worse they really were. You know, like, did none of this really stand out in spring or fall camp? Did none of this stand out? Like, was there ever a point in spring camp where you went, oh shit, this may not work? And of course, at that point, it's a little late. You know, it's hard to you're just not going to fire Dan Enos and then go find another coordinator after spring camp. That's kind of hard to do. You know, especially with recruiting and everything going on, like it's just hard to do. But then, like, if you found those things, if you knew early on, all right, we got a problem, was there any attempt, if you did see those issues early on, to fix them? I think the evaluation stuff is probably on point when you talk about like how badly they missed on hiring Enos, how badly Sam. I don't know that I believe that he called other coaches. I don't know that I believe that. I think he said something about some friends of his, guys he'd worked with or something. I forgot how he put it, but some people that weren't available at the time, and they called Enos. But it seemed to me like they went after Enos. I mean, he was hired officially before Kendall Briles was even officially the TCU offensive coordinator. So I don't know, man. I don't buy that there was ever any conversation had between him and another coordinator. I don't buy it. I mean, or it was the quickest search ever. Like, he texted a few people, they didn't respond quickly enough, and he was like, all right, come on down, Dan Enos. It's one of the worst coordinator hires in school history. Like, when you just looking at what we saw transpire, and then having to fire him. I don't know, man. I mean, it was Craddock level bad and maybe worse. Actually, statistically, I think it was worse. And that falls on Sam. There's no other way to look at it. So, again, Arkansas did outgain Florida in the first half. They did outgain them. I don't think it was all horrible. Like, it wasn't all, like, atrocious. KJ was 8 of 12 for 116 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Rocket Sanders had just 5 carries for 34 yards. That's almost 7 yards a carry. A.J. Green, 6 for 12. No Dominion today, by the way. I think he had to go to a funeral. Andrew Armstrong, 1 catch, 45 yards. Ty Washington, who has not checked back in since his injury, 2 catches, 37 yards. Tislaw, 2 for 21. Broden has a catch for a yard. Alfahim Walcott leads in tackles with 4. Eric Gregory and Christopher Pupal each have a sack. Arkansas has recorded 4 TFLs so far. For Florida, Graham Mertz, 14 of 19, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. Trevor Etienne, 7 carries, 48 yards. That's almost 7 yards a carry. Eugene Wilson having a day, man. 5 grabs, 40 yards, 2 touchdowns. Princely, whose last name I cannot pronounce. 4 tackles. He's got 2 sacks. Florida has 4 sacks in this opening half. Kelby Collins and Manny Nunnery have the other 2 sacks. They have 5 TFLs, Florida does. Again, the penalties, not all bad, right? I mean, here's another area where you're like, okay, just 1 penalty for 5 yards. Florida with 3 for 25. Florida is also 5 of 9 on third down. Arkansas is 2 for 8. That's horrible. That's not good. It's not good, man. 2 for 8, no bueno. All right. Bro, pizza rolls are still good all these years later. All right, what we want to see in the second half, man? What do you guys want to see? I mean, obviously, besides Arkansas just winning the game, but – I'd really dig it if they could establish the run game, get Rocket going, continue to dial up pressure on defense. Don't let Mertz get comfortable. So here we go. Arkansas is going to kick things off to get us started here in the third quarter. They're going to bring it out to the 25 down to about the 30. Looks like Chavis on the tackle. My phone is about dead because of all the people, all the group chats I'm in. People just texting like wild. All right. So, if you're just joining us, 14:54, we just started off the second half. Florida back in the pistol. So there's the give. They're going to get a couple of yards there. Florida's starting center out. So here's where your depth on the defensive line here in the second half. Maybe you can win some battles up front. 2nd and 6. Wow, they gave him 4 yards. 2nd and 6. 14:23 left to go in the third quarter. Here's a snap. Mertz over the middle. Braxton on a really hard. God, he's physical. Braxton is so physical, man. He does not look like a freshman. I can't believe I'm ahead of anybody, Bobby. We can win this game. I'm confident. Okay, I be honest. I'm nervous. This is Freddy Krueger. All right. I hear you. Here's a snap. And they're going to get the first down. Oh, yeah. Little trickeration there. Can't believe I'm ahead of anybody. My Wi-Fi in here is not very good. Now, the computer's hooked up straight to the Ethernet, straight to the box. Quick snap. There's a throw, incomplete. Dwight McLaughlin. It was a behind the LOS throw there, behind the line of scrimmage throw. McLaughlin just talking that shit, man. I love it. I love it. Second and 10, man in motion. Quarterback. Oh, overthrows his intended target there. I'm not sure it would have mattered. I think Braxton would have broke that up had he thought he was going to make that catch. Like he would have made the contact with the player, pushed the ball out, that sort of thing. That's why timing for DBs matters. Braxton knew he wasn't going to catch that. Here we go. 3rd and long. He's going to lob it up. Oh, don't get hit with a flag. Now Snacks is going to talk a little noise. That was great coverage. There you go, baby. That's how you get off the field. Eventually. Here we go. McLaughlin is a badass. He is. Secondary looked really good. I mean, those little 5 and 7 yard, toss and catches, those are going to happen. Those are, sometimes the defense kind of lets those happen. There's a punt. And that's going to go in through the back of the end zone. All right. Third quarter, 12:49 left to go in the third, 17-17. Purcell got to be talking shit. They're turning up on something, on him every time. You know what's crazy? This secondary's looked this good, and they've looked this good while also dealing with Dwight McLaughlin, whatever the hell was happening with him. No Quincy McAdoo. With how sus Hudson Clark is and man coverage, and yet their secondary just continues to just be really freaking difficult to throw the ball on. Like, say what we want. Like, we're here dogging Sam on the hire that he made on Enos, and it's valid. It's a valid criticism. But he knocked it out of the park on defense. I think he made a good hire with the tight end coach. It was a good call to keep Deke Adams. I mean, Deke, he stocked up some pretty decent, some quality depth, if you will. Look at Fish showing a little bit of positivity. Will influence has been amazing. It's crazy to think that Sam could miss so badly on offense. And in some ways, it's kind of hard to blame him because I don't want to make this all about hating on Dan Enos, but it's hard to blame him because he did walk into a similar situation in 2015 and produced one of the best offenses, at least statistically, Arkansas's ever had. His first year at Maryland, a pretty damn good year, his first year at Maryland. His second year wasn't as good with the younger Tagovailoa brother. They certainly took a little bit of a step backwards. I talked to a Maryland fan about that after Arkansas made that hire, and he said, well, Maryland had a number of injuries and some guys that didn't live up to expectations on the offensive side of the ball. And he said it's not – I don't think we blame Enos for that, although a lot of fans do up there. And you see now, I mean, it was a downward trend hire. It wasn't a hire that really excited anybody. And then what followed? Some of the worst offense we've seen since the Chad Morris era, and maybe even worse. So, and then there's the other side of the argument, which is how much of Kendall Briles, how much of his offense really just masked the issue, like a Halloween mask over all the issues and all the deficiencies they have on the offensive side of the ball. You know, maybe they were always just this bad, and Kendall was able to get the most out of those guys and just knew how to push KJ's buttons. You know, knew how to play him like he was holding a PS5 controller. Here we go. Here's a snap, first down to Slaw. Boy, you talk about someone who's just not. Slaw is just not really, like, sometimes I wonder why they play him. Do they have no other options? Here we go, 2nd and 8. There's the give to Rocket. Rocket's going to get about 2-3 yards maybe. Uh-oh. Kenny was wearing a suit today. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. This is it, man. Show us you can respond. Pretty clean pocket. Over the middle throw. Oh, baby. Oh, go. Armstrong at the 40, the 35, the 30. Down inside the 30-yard line. Armstrong with another big catch, this time over the middle. Let's go. 1st and 10. At the 27. Here's the snap. There's the high tempo. Clean pocket. Uh-oh. Fumble. KJ fumbles the ball. Florida Hogs get it back. Oh, God. I mean, Oh, Chambly. Oh, man. You do something great, and then there you go. 2nd and 12. At least it wasn't. At least you recovered. There's the give. Rocket's gonna get about 6, maybe 7. Nice run over to the left side. Rocket kind of looks like his old self a little bit. 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5. Shotgun, high tempo. KJ is going to throw it. That should be a flag. 14. I saw some contact on Tesla. Show me that replay. Show me the replay. That looked like some contact. After all that, they still can't capitalize. Come on, man. This has been the problem. You have a big monstrous play, and if you don't score on that play, well, you're either going to turn it over or you're going to have to kick a field goal. 4th and 5 coming up. Vince says no PI. They're not going to show us the replay, but I certainly thought I saw some contact. Play clock down to 5. They better do something. 2, 1. Here's the snap. There's the hold, the kick. Good God. He almost kicked that over the damn catching net. Over the net behind the field goal. Are they going to replay the Tesla? Oh, no, that was the Armstrong. Look at that, man. Both his catches, he's got to be averaging like 35 yards of reception. I thought he was going to score for a second. See, this is the stuff we did see in camp. In spring and early on in fall camp. You saw them making big plays. But see, now you got a little bit of momentum. You've got the lead back. KJ's now the 2nd all-time leader in career passing yards, 7,529. They've got it up on the screen. Cam Little going to be cashing checks. Vince says, sorry, I meant that should have been a PI. I didn't see the replay, but at first glance, man, I know it's, you're watching the game live, and if they don't show you the replay, it's hard to really that lone Razorback fan in the sea of blue. Ugh. 20-17. Here's the kick. Little kicks that ball out of almost the back of the end zone there. You look lonely over there, Ty. Bro, Monday we're going to have to talk. We're going to have to talk, DRC. Whoever that is, if that's Tim or Travis. I know it's a Monday. I'm just saying it's the opening game of the season. I'm either going to be over there or I'm going to be here. That's all I'm saying. I wish number 5 was retired. I don't know. I don't have a problem with retiring numbers, but I would almost rather I'd rather be like a coach vote to who gets to wear. Like number 12 is another one that is retired at Arkansas because of Steve Little. $5 super chat. What's up, man? Sam's Forte's O-line play, best in the business at his position is the consensus. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Shotgun, throw. He's rolling out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He's going to get tackled for a loss. Snacks Johnson with a nice tackle. Then year 4, this is your O-line. The O-line is a fireable offense. I couldn't agree more. Hey, did that fancy little graphic pop up on the screen, you guys? Did the super chat thing pop up? Because I wasn't watching the screen. Darren McFadden. Oh, my God. Darren McFadden made the number 5. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Just on a delay. I'll have to fix that. Here we go. Here's a snap. 2nd and 12. Nobody open downfield. Mertz looking. Rolls to his left. Looking downfield. Throws. Incomplete, out of bounds. One receiver within the area. Boy, he took a shot. Oh, Mertz got messed up. Who got him? Was it Pooh Paul? Because Pooh Paul hits hard. It was. Oh, he got smoked. Oh, baby, you got smoked. You got smoked, sir. Oh. Oh, baby. All right, I don't want anyone. I don't want to cheer anyone getting hurt. I don't want to cheer that. But I love the hit. That was great. That was a great hit. You hope he's okay. We don't want anyone to be hurt, okay? Chamblee is terrible. Chamblee has not impressed me at all. What little opportunities he's had as someone who's started a little bit off and on, nothing about what he has done this year. Broken rib. Bro, does he not have – he's got the plate. He's got the rib plate on, the rib pads. Oh, I bet he's going to feel that tomorrow. Pooh Paul, when he makes contact – you remember last year he forced how many fumbles? Didn't he force like 2 or 3 fumbles last year? I know he had one recovered. Yeah, I think Mertz will be back. You want him to be okay, okay? We don't wish for anyone to get hurt. But you love the physicality, man. This is a game of football. You're either about it or you're not. So here's Max Brown. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know a ton about this guy. So, as history typically repeats itself against Arkansas, backup quarterbacks have been known to come in and be a problem. But this is a different era. New staff. Here we go, 3rd and 12. Corner's way backed off. There's a run up the middle. So, and you know why they did that. They just want to get out of this drive without turning the ball over, making a big mistake. That, get Mertz back out there later. Great job by the defense. Golly. Bro, you want them to win this game for so many other reasons than just the obvious. I want to keep this staff here. I am so impressed with this defensive staff. Yeah, Florida's not exactly an offensive juggernaut. I get it. So here's the punt. Centennial back deep. Ooh, he can return it. He's at the 35, the 40. Crosses the 45-yard line, midfield down to about the Florida 46-yard line. Contact out of bounds, no flag. No flag, and there's clearly contact. Florida Gator tackles Centennial out of bounds, no flag. To hell with these officials, man. What? Are you kidding me? Show the replay. Show the replay. Oh, Darren McFadden. Yeah. I did. I faded him up earlier, didn't I? Dan Tanner says, hire Malzahn. Dan, have you seen what he's done? Are you? I don't know about that one. Mertz got murked, says DRC. Another thing I wish I could do is just pull up your individual chat. Like if I wanted to type in a search, you can do that after you're live. You can't do it while you're live. Hog Barbecue, just got to get the momentum on our side. I agree with that. DRC, just LOLs at my hey, I'm telling y'all, I'm saying Monday I can either be here or I can be over there. All I'm saying, bro. Whoever that is, I'm assuming that's probably Tim. Let's hire a man who is just above average at UCF. Yeah, I'm not about that. No thanks. No Malzahn. Early on in the year, I could see if they had continued on an upward trend kind of a year, I could see some of the folks here in Springdale really pushing. Oh, no, I'm out of sweet tea. Damn it. Weak contact. Doesn't matter. Dizzle, it doesn't matter. Weak or not. He clearly hit him out of bounds. Here we go, Guyton. Okay. I want to make a poll so bad that says Guyton should be considered for OC next year. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. But the question is, with Enos here, what would they be doing right now? Would they be Would they even have the points on the board that they have? I would say no. Tie 1 cup of sugar or 2. Well, it's just the... I don't know. Don't you sweet tea shame me. Don't you sweet tea. I don't drink that much sweet tea. Listen here, Steven. Don't you go shaming me. Oh, boy. Ohio State. 14-9. Ohio State's taking the lead back. Maybe 10 points. Maybe. Considering... Yeah, well, yeah. 7 of those points belong to the defense. I'm loving the fight. Thoughts on green tea? I like green tea. Here we go. 1st and 10, baby. Man in motion. Here's the snap. KJ gives it to AJ Green up the middle. AJ's going to get about 9. I don't know. I think I saw a pretty good block there by Crawford. Here we go. A little up-tempo, baby. Look how much more effective they are. 2nd and 1. Here's the snap. KJ decides to throw. Looking downfield. Overthrows Tislaw. Yeah, I don't know that there's much there you could do. So here we go. 3rd and 1. That's fine. 2nd and 1, you can do whatever you want. Green looks better than Rocket for sure. Well, Rocket's not looked too bad. I mean, he was averaging almost, 6-something a carry. 3rd and 9. All right. Don't mess this up. 3rd and 1 at the 38-yard line here. KJ hands it off. Rocket gets about 4 yards. They convert. Look at that push over there. Eight carries, almost 6 yards a carry, bro. Here we go. High tempo. Boy, oh boy. Look at this. Here's the snap. Trips right. KJ hands it to Rocket. Not much there. That's all right. That's all right. You know, I just realized I'm not taking notes, so... But that's all right. We're gonna have fun in the post game, no matter what happens, right? Arkansas's got to score here. They have got to get 6. 2nd and 9 coming up on the 38-yard line. AJ Green on the field at running back. I see 2 receivers up high. Here we go. Here's a snap. And it is a carry to A.J. Green. Green's got some real estate there. He's going to be close. He's got the first down inside the 25 to the 20. We've got a flag. Bullshit. What is it? Did they get him for holding? Who was that? Golly, man. Broden. Tyrone Broden. Was he holding? Let's take a look. Oh, you can't get to the outside. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nope, that's hold. You can't get outside the shoulder pads like that and hold on. Nope. That's on Broden, bro. You got to watch where you're putting your hands. All right. 2nd down, 11. Man in motion. That's Armstrong down into the slot. Here's the snap. KJ fires. There's Tislaw. Nice little 7-yard grab. There you go. I see Gums. He's out on the field. Varkey's Gums, North Texas transfer. They got him lined up on the left side. Here's the snap. Oh, my. Rocket, 3rd and 3. Good Lord. And another flag. Oh, come on, dude. Flag down. KJ's obviously not happy. Well, now wait. Illegal shift. I don't know about that, dude. That's weak. Come on, man. That's weak. They got gums for not being set. All right, shotgun, empty set, A.J. Green in motion. Here's a snap. Almost picked. Come on, man. Arkansas still doesn't know how to finish drives. Now, I thought that illegal shift was bullshit, but they still don't know how to finish drives. They don't know how to do it. I mean, anymore, if you get a big play, you better hope to God Arkansas scores. If you get an Armstrong 50-yard run, you better hope you're doing that from the Florida Gator 49. I have no faith that they can finish off any drive, man. I mean, this score, you'd feel a hell of a lot better about 27-17 than – all right, here we go. Little. Here's the hole. There's a snap. That's going to be wide right, maybe. Yeah, wide right. Damn. So Florida's going to have a little bit of momentum on their side. Defense has just got to keep doing what they've done. They just don't know how to finish off drives, man. They don't know how to do it. Arkansas right now, I mean, guys, the question yesterday was, can they surpass 300 yards of offense? They're at 236, holding Florida right now to 155. Arkansas has 174 yards through the air. They're still just 4 of 12. That speaks to that not being able to finish on drives, man. 4 of 12. You get in these third and long situations, like, what are you going to do? You're horrible at converting. They did convert one. They converted one earlier to Armstrong on a third and long. But other than that, they're 4 for 12. I think they're 0 for, 5 on third and long? Or 1 for 5, sorry. Refs always screw us versus Florida no matter what. Yeah, that illegal shift was bullshit. I don't know, man. I mean, that was weak. I mean, you're having to overcome the ref there. That's tough. That's tough. Got to stay out of those situations, though. KJ blindly threw the ball to the other team. Aaron Cole says plenty of opportunities, but can't capitalize. Well, yeah, you get these big plays downfield. Your defense has put you in some pretty good spots. And Arkansas they just can't, like you said, they can't capitalize. I wasn't shaming you, Ty. I was, Steven, I know, I'm just kidding. You give me an inch, I'm going to take a mile. You know what I mean? Now, imagine if I thought you really were taking a shot at me. It'd be different. You would know. Jerry Bell says time for KJ to sit a while. Boy, y'all are so quick to pull the trigger. I mean, holy crap. It's not like he's had a horrible game. He's 11 of 18 for 174 yards and a touchdown and a pick. And he's had, he's not been able to really run. I'm seeing a lot of, we're seeing more drop back throws than I thought we would see. We're seeing the pocket collapse in the first half. A couple times there he had a clean pocket. I'm going to be curious to see his PFF numbers tomorrow. We still got a whole quarter and then some to play. No, we are not over 300 yards. I just went over the numbers. Arkansas's at 236 yards. (236 yards of total offense. Lyle Deaton with a really good spot-on comment here. This just shows what one bad hire can do to a program. All right, Mertz is back. Probably still feeling the pain. Here's the snap. There's the give. Boy, good job by the defense. Thomas, what is he, second in the SEC in total tackles? He was leading for like 4 or 5 weeks. Well, they got some bigs down there. Here's Florida. Uh-oh. There's a throw down, check down throw, little bootleg action for first down. Looked like Pooh was chasing him down. 5:54 left to go here in the third quarter. 20-17 Arkansas lead. Jerry Bell says it's on the D to win. Vince says I'm so into basketball mode. I just want to see Arkansas put a vastly better product on the offensive side of the field mode. That's what I'm in. I'm curious to see if they can get this thing turned around. And it's been a pleasant surprise. I think offensively they've been better than I thought they would be, but not by a lot. They're like here's where I thought they would be. They're like right here. They're a little bit above, right? So, Fantasyland, yeah, I guess that's it. Sure. Well, he's a good linebacker, Thomas. Did he get the face mask? He got the helmet. He didn't get the face mask. Move on. 2nd 9, 4:48 left to go in the third. Florida here. Here's Mertz and shotgun. There's another give. Well, they're trying to get that north-south run game going. Good stop. Looked like Booker a little slow to get up. Ooh. Yeah, Booker's down. Third and 7. Booker's like kind of walling around down there on the ground. Hope he's all right. Steven says, I'm just glad that our O has been decent enough to give our D a chance for us to win. He's got his helmet off. Sam's coming out. Booker got a little bit of help. But he's walking. He's putting pressure on both feet. He's moving his left knee. All right. So again, here's where that depth kicks in, right? Like you feel pretty good about what's going on in the interior. We'll see the next man up. We've seen Gregory, Torn Carter. 3rd and 7. 4:26 left to go here in the third. Kennedy should not escape the axe if Sam stays on offense. If Sam stays, the offense looks better. The line's still bad. Yeah, and it goes back to what I said, Tim. I just don't think they've got it up front on the offensive line. And while I do agree that Dan Enos was a big part of the problem. Here we go. Here's a snap. Mert. Oh, what a play! Dwight McLaughlin makes the play in the backfield. Florida's got to punt the ball. Golly. Yes, sir. Defense is keeping you in this. But I agree, Tim, about Kennedy. But the offensive line they are who we thought they were. The offensive line is just not good. And that does give a little bit more credence to the claim that it's not all on Enos, right? But he was absolutely, I think, majority of the problem. I mean, look how much better they look on offense. The product on the field is better. You've got 20 points, okay, 13 of it coming from your offense, but they look better. Eno's calling this game, Tim. I bet Arkansas's got a field goal. So I agree with you about Enos, about them. You were right. You knocked it out of the park. They look better on offense. You can't help but feel like we've had a healthy Rocket and Nudie. We'd be 4-4 right now. Here's the punt. And Centennial's going to have to just take it at the 10. Oof. 3:23 left to go. Sounds like I'm turning the volume up here. I've got the captions on, but it's a little bit behind. Okay, they're talking about something here. Somebody hurt? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Communication issues. Yeah, no kidding. Steven says, I feel a touchdown coming on. Boy, a 90-yard drive. Let's see what they do. Here's a snap. There's the give to AJ. Nowhere to go. Well, he's going to turn it up and get about a couple of yards. T-Dub says, I'm willing to give Sam another year on the defense alone. If he gets the right OC with this D, man, last year's O with this year, 9 wins. Here's a snap. KJ's going to keep it, and he's going to go nowhere. Steven, I don't know if that was a touchdown you were feeling. I think you're looking like a possible 3 and out here. 3rd and 7 coming up. Hey, man, let's see if they can convert here. Crowd's feeling it. I mean, I've got the volume turned down, and I can hear them. KJ scrambles, looks. He's going to take off and run. KJ's going to convert the 3rd, the 20, 25. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 28. There you go, Steven. All right. The dream is still alive. Bro, can you imagine if they pull a 90-yard? At this point, even just getting a field goal, starting things off from behind your deep into your red zone. I might be feeling the cheese dip, constipated. Here's shotgun. KJ with AJ to his right. Here's the give. AJ Green, boys fighting. He got about 4. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Well, the ref's digging in there. Uh-oh. Florida says they got the ball. Oh, man. Come on, man. Hold on to the ball. Did he fumble it? Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's out. That's a fumble. Yeah, and you're not going to overturn. This is the hardest thing to overturn. A bottom of the pile fumble recovery. There's no way. Like, there's just never enough unless you get a good front angle or a side angle view. I mean, it's clearly out. Yeah. Yeah, that's 3 fumbles. That's 3 fumbles, man. I mean, you had a bye week. Man. I mean, I don't know why they keep showing the replay. It's clearly a fumble. There's just no way of knowing. They're not going to overturn who recovered the ball. I mean, this is like the lowest. I would be completely shocked if they gave this ball back to Arkansas. Golly, man. Well, yeah, it's a fumble. I mean, Golly. I mean, take away the mistakes, the turnovers, the fumbles. Arkansas probably does have 24, 23, 24 points on the board. (20-17), $1:46 left to go here in the third quarter. Florida's got the ball already on Arkansas' side of the field thanks to a fumble. There's a snap. Here comes pressure. He's hit as he throws. Florida touchdown. 32-yard strike to Ricky Purcell. Someone got beat. Looks like man-to-man coverage. So Florida here we go. Uh-oh. Fumbled the snap. And Florida does not get the extra point. So they're up 23-20. Well, you don't see that very often. T-Dub says, huh. I don't know. Who you talking to me? I don't know what Bryce Rosa is saying there. This team finds ways. Yeah, they do. They find ways, man. They don't know how to win. They don't know how to finish drives. They don't know how to sustain drives. If they're not getting flags, they're turning the ball over. They're putting the ball on the field. They're putting their defense in bad situations. Oh, Purcell smoked. Wow, that was a great route by Purcell. Damn. Yeah, that's tough, dude. That's why he's one of the best in the business right there. Good grief. That was a hell of a route. He cooked them. Looked like Johnson. Lack of leadership. Turnover immediately results in touchdown. Yep. Spread is 3. Funny stuff. It is indeed. Yeah. So here's the kick. Centennial looks like he wants to bring it out. He does. He crossed the 10, the 20, the 25, down to about the 29-yard line. Uh-oh. A&M's showing a little bit of fight. Ole Miss on top 28-14, and now A&M's made it 28-21. We got a player down. Looks like a Florida Gator. 23-20, $1:30 left to go in the third quarter. Florida takes the lead back after a turnover by Arkansas on the very next play. Touchdown. Nudie'd been clamping him, though. Yeah, Nudie's done a pretty good job, but that was just a really well ran. I mean, he finished the top end of that route. He did a good job. That was a good job getting open. Crisp. Breaking ankles. Mistakes, mental mistakes, turnovers. Yeah, they're showing all the mistakes right here. Missed field goal. Yeah, they don't know how to I'll say it again, they don't know how to win. They don't. Yeah, I agree, Yudwood. Johnson got killed on that route. He did, man. He ate that route. I agree. All right. Arkansas, 258 yards of offense. Florida with 205. Florida with 143 yards through the air. Let's see what Arkansas can do trailing 3 here at the end of the bottom of the third quarter. Here's a snap. Rocket straight ahead. Boy, he's running hard. About a 4, maybe a 5-yard gain. Empty set, 5 wide. Here's the snap. Quick throw over the middle. Andrew Armstrong gets about 9. First down. You see how clean his pocket was there? It's this tempo. It's just running at this. Look at this. All right, we got trips to the left. Here's the snap. There's a give to, whoa, KJ keeps it. I don't know that he got anything there. They still can't tackle him. T-Dub says, we'll score on this drive. All right. We're about to end the third quarter here. They can, if I were them, I would just go ahead and stop, let the quarter tick down. Maybe kind of I know they want them on their heels here. Here's the snap. It's RPO. KJ keeps it, turns it upfield, gets about 4. Yeah, use this now as basically a timeout for your third down. Or what are they doing here? Yeah, they're going to go ahead and let it. There we go. There you go. Ends the third quarter. Arkansas's at the 49 or the 50-yard line there. They're moving the ball. Chick-fil-A. Overrated chicken. I said it. It's overrated chicken. I'm not saying it's bad. I like Chick-fil-A. But it's Popeyes, baby. Give me that Popeyes. That spicy chicken sandwich. Are you kidding me? That's the best spicy chicken sandwich on the market. And it ain't even close. All things considered, we couldn't ask for much more going into the fourth. No, you're not wrong. I agree with that. Running backs hitting the hole a little too soon, in my opinion. Yudwa says Popeyes is goated. It is goated, man. I love me some Popeyes, bro. Oh, we just got Who You Gonna Get It. Oh, we just got it. Turn it up, chat. Turn it up. Vince says, if you fire Sam, who you gonna get to come up here this time? We have hired 6 coaches for football since Nut. we could find coaches in most all the other sports we compete in the SEC, but football. Vince, you might be new here. I don't know, but that's we're gonna print T-shirts. Who you gonna get? I really need to come up with like an alert or something. I'm not saying you're wrong, Vince. AQ Chicken the GOAT. Okay, that's an interesting topic when you talk about AQ, because 90s charcoal chicken from AQ in the 90s, maybe up until about the early 2000s. I don't know what happened. Their chicken went way downhill. Their chicken went way downhill in the early 2000s. I don't know what happened. It's not been the same. It was never the same. And it got so bad. We used to live right down the road from the one on 71 in Fayetteville. And my wife and I ate there maybe once. And we were like, we're not going back. And the same thing for the Springdale location, too. It just wasn't good. It used to be good. 90s, oh, my God. They had a honey what was it? It was like a honey barbecue chicken. Oh, God, it was so good. Who you gonna get? Oh, man, I love it. I didn't know we were going to get that in here today. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. This is big. Empty set. KJ. What do they do? Okay, they're moving the pocket. They're rolling. He gets rid of it. Wide open. Wilson, first down, baby. There you go. Oh shit! I got a Pepsi Zero here, and it keeps trying to. It froze on me, bro. Can you see that? It froze on me. You see that kind of bobbling around down there? It froze on me. So you know this is gonna taste like shit. 1st and 10. KJ empty. There's a snap. There's a throw to Tesla out in the flats. It's a wide receiver throw. Downfield. Touchdown. Oh, no. He couldn't hold on to it. Uh-oh. Armstrong. Uh-oh. Oh, is he okay? Uh-oh. Players are, did you see what his hands were doing when he hit the ground? Oh, man, come on. So we got it PI. PI on the field. That's on Florida. So Arkansas is going to have a first down. Armstrong still down, bro. His hands acted funny. What happened here? Oh, yeah, it's definitely PI. I mean, he hit his head pretty hard, but watch his hands. Oh, they're not going to show it. It looks similar to the Treylon Burks. Did you guys catch that on Thursday night when his back of his helmet hit the ground? Oh, I hope he's okay. He's a good dude. I've talked to him twice at practice. He's a good guy. Like I hope he's okay. Come on, damn it. Open up. Bro, he's always got a big smile on his face. I hope he's all right. Yeah, did you see that Treylon Burks? Did you see what he did? It looked very similar. His legs are moving. His hands did that thing when he was on the ground, and he kind of he slowly, I don't know. Hopefully he just, nothing too serious. Burks didn't have a concussion, right? Wasn't that they thought he had a concussion and he didn't? I don't think Burks. I think reports coming in saying he got up fine. Are you talking about Burks or Armstrong, Yudwa? He might have gotten knocked out. Trying to turn the mini split on here. Made a wrong decision wearing the long sleeve shirt. I'm getting a little warm in here. Oh, there's the cold air. There we go. Well, that thing's blowing pretty hard. All right. Armstrong. Okay, good. Okay. I thought he was going to hold on to that ball, though. But obviously not when the back of his head hit the ground the way that it did. That was pretty violent. I mean, when you see that, and you got to think your brain, the way that works, like here's your skull. You know, I'm not a doctor, but I've seen enough on this stuff. Like your skull, right, and then here's your nugget of a brain, right? But it's not up against. Anytime it makes contact with the inner part of your skull, I forgot what they call that right there on the inside. But anytime that makes contact, that's how you get your concussion. And if it's hard enough, it really, I mean, it can be pretty bad. It can be pretty severe. So obviously with his head hitting the ground like that, you think about kind of what his brain's doing on the inside. Did it make contact with the inner part of his skull? I'm not a medical doctor, but I've watched quite a bit of content on it. Just fascinated by, and I need to do this with the stinger, but I'm trying to understand a little bit of this stuff a little bit more, because I get asked all the time, like, "Hey, what's this do?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't know. Ask someone who's a doctor. I don't know." But it's fascinating, right? Did Florida get another flag? He jumped. Sure did. Oh, baby. He was moving his legs, which is great. Yeah, he was moving his legs. All right, here's a snap. KJ on the keeper out of the RPO. KJ at the 10. First down. He got about 6. Okay. Arkansas's they could surpass 300 yards here. They're at 294. Here we go. First and goal at about the 8. There's Rocket. He gets about 2. Yeah, you got to finish off this drive with 6, man. You cannot keep settling for field goals. Yeah, this is a better game than I thought it would be, really. There's another give to Rocket. He's at the 5, down to the 4. Here we go. Third and goal, 13-14 left to go in the game. 23-20, Florida lead. 4 wide. Rocket to KJ's right. Here's the snap. There's the throw. Overthrows Broden by a mile. Bro, Broden's 6'7". How you going to overthrow him? Yeah, that was like a good 4 or 5 inches above Broden. Like, what are you doing? A little off the mark, bro. Yeah, a guy came off a blitz. I mean, maybe he got a little excited there. I don't know. And another field goal. Here's a snap. The hold. Cam Little's kick is up and good. So we got a tie game. Yeah, he was open. I mean, he was as open as you're going to get down inside the 5. 23 up. Just a bit outside. Bro overthrew 6'7". He sure did. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do that, man. Hey, you're still in it, right? Hogs are still in this thing. I mean, that's what I didn't think they would be, or I thought that by now Florida would be, Florida would be adding on to a lead or something late. So far, I mean, Arkansas is still, they look better. time for Criswell. Boy, y'all are. I mean, you realize you're in this game not just because of the defense and special teams, because KJ's. I mean, he's done a pretty good job throwing the ball around. It's not been great. It's not been perfect. I mean, obviously that overthrow was bad. He's missed, but he's done that all year. But he's also given you plays that, had they not happened, you lose some of those games by a lot more. Yeah, they're not going. They'd be crazy to put Criswell in right now. I don't think. I mean, yeah, he's not. He's missing throws, but he looks a lot more comfortable in this offense. I mean, if you think they're going to sub in Criswell, I don't know. You want to? We could bet money on it. Ain't going to happen. All right. All right. Rutgers score again. What happened? Can't put in Criswell at this exact moment. Well, there's not been a reason all game to put in Criswell. Like KJ, if there's been any bright spots, it's been because of KJ actually with his arm, of all things. Yeah, you got Mizzou and Georgia. You got some ball games to watch today, man. Georgia and Missouri. I'm taking Georgia, but I kind of wonder if Mizzou doesn't make that a pretty interesting game. Make sure you guys like, share. If you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Do it. Do it. All right, here we go. Florida. Here's that. Uh-oh. Looking downfield. He's got a nice little 12-yard pickup there through the air. That's about a 17-yard gain. Here we go. There's a snap. Throw behind the line of scrimmage. And just like that, Florida's in hog country. Second and 1 on the Razorback 49. Here's a snap. There's the play action. Quarterback's looking downfield. Throws. Swatted down by Walcott. Great play. But you got a 3rd and 1. Well, there might have been a little bit of holding up there. That was a great play by Walcott. 3rd and 1, 11:40 left to go in this ball game. 23 up. Third down 1. Arkansas showing blitz. Here's the snap. There's the carry. I think he got it. Just barely. Yep, first down, Florida. Sam doesn't like the spot. 11:13 left to go. Underrated play by Walcott. That was a great play. I agree, Tercer. Pistol. Man in motion. Here's the snap. He's got a little bit of pressure. He throws downfield. Incomplete. Bro, you fell down on the route. You fell down on the route on your own. There's no flag. Quit crying. He tripped up. He tripped himself. Show the replay. Oh, my God. You crybaby. You tripped yourself, sir. No call. Good no call. Good job, refs. 2nd and 10 coming up. Man in motion to the right now. Here's a snap. There's the give. Not much there. Good job, D-line. Look at that. You're a man down. In comes Cam Ball. 3rd down and long coming up for the Florida Gators. 10:35 left to go in the ball game. 23-23. Boy, they are 50% on 3rd down. 7 of 14. Homie mad at his shoestrings. 3rd down 9, baby. Here we go. Come on, defense. You've kept them in it. They're going to call timeout. There you go. There you go. That's always a win. We can get them to burn a timeout. There you go. 3rd and 9. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't know what was happening. Yeah. All right. Big 3rd down. Big 3rd down coming up. Look inside, girl. We will have a post game. We will do the post game. So this stream will end as soon as this game is over with. Oh, my God. Put in Criswell. That's going to be my next. That's our next bumper sticker. Put in Criswell. Listen, man. The offense has been what it is because of KJ Jefferson. Okay? What you've seen today, the positives. I'm not saying he's played perfect. He's also thrown a pick. He should have had probably another interception. I hear you. We were all over him in the first quarter or first half, second quarter. But he's also made plays. I don't think – does he deserve criticism? Yeah. Does he deserve to be benched? You would be crazy to bench KJ Jefferson right now. Crazy. Put in Chris. Hell no. Oh, Steven's lit. Steven's been drinking, bro. What are you drinking, Steven? Tell us. What are you drinking, my man? What are you having? You drinking some whiskey? Drinking a little bit of the You drinking the hard stuff here? Appreciate you, Austin, on the share. I don't know if he's still in here or not, but I appreciate you, brah. Holding silent. Dylan says, drinking the Kool-Aid. Who you gonna get? Put it Criswell. Washington, South Carolina. I mean, I'm going to take Washington, but South Carolina's offense could also make that interesting. Has Bot Magnet had a legit take yet? Put in Criswell. I just turned the game on. Equals I just turned the game on. It really does. You're not wrong. It's got that kind of energy to it. Here we go. 3rd and 9. Arkansas looks to be in man coverage. Here's the snap. No pressure. Pass over the middle. Pretty simple. First down and much more. Fumble! Fumble! What? Did they blow the whistle? Next play is a 8-yard run right up the gut. Hudson Clark with the nice cleanup tackle there at the end. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Was the whistle blown or not? The play ends at the whistle. And if that's a rule, it's pretty silly. Like, you play till the whistle. That is outrageous. Bro, I don't know about that. I need y'all help me out. Am I wrong on that? Was the whistle blown? I have the volume down. Bro, that is some bullshit. 2nd down 5 coming up. Oh, man. What's Twitter saying? Maybe I ought to have a screen for Twitter. Sam is furious. That was a fumble, bro. I heard a whistle, but before the ball came out. Oh, so are you saying the ball came out before the whistle? Yeah. Oh, the whistle was after the fumble. Oh, my. No, dude. Hold up. Standing up doesn't end the play. Standing up with the ball doesn't end the play. Bro, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. What am I missing? I don't understand what they're arguing with the forward progress. Get him. Get his ass. Quarterback throws it out of bounds. Bro, there's always some shit down in Florida. Am I missing something? They keep mentioning forward progress. What does that have to do with the whistle? If the ball comes out, it doesn't matter. Unless the whistle had already been blown. Third and 7 inside the Razorback 20 at the 16. I I don't know if I'm missing something here. Here's the snap. There's the throw. Looking. They're going to get a flag on that. Nope, no flag. Ooh, Arkansas may have – that might be a makeup call. It looked like there's a little – did he have his head turned around? Let's take a look at the replay. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. No, that's a – listen, no, that's not a flag. Yeah, he leaned in. He made the effort to the ball. No, that's a good no call. That's a good no call. It's still bullshit, dude. That was a fumble. Unless we're missing something, here we go. Here's a snap, the hold, the kick. It's up and good. Florida takes the lead, 26-23. Someone look up the rules. What does forward progress have to do with the whistle and a ball, like, and the ball coming out when the fumble happens? What does that have to do with anything? Like, you see receivers after they catch the ball, right? You see them correct themselves. They pivot forward, then they back up, and then they – guess what? How many times have you seen that happen and they fumble the ball? I don't hear anything. I don't hear any excuse about forward progress. Well, he already made forward progress. So now he can't fumble the ball? What? We'd be irate if they hadn't thrown the flag. No, I think that was a good no call. That was on the receiver making the effort to the ball. Creating the contact there. I mean, there's always a little bit of contact on those kind of throws. I mean, you can make the same argument for like 75% of contact when the ball's in the air between a receiver and a DB. But he there clearly was trying to make a better effort towards the ball, jumping, leaning the way that he was. That's not pass interference. So I disagree. I wouldn't be irate. I would say that's probably a pretty good call. A good no call. That fumble, however, was the biggest horse shit I've ever seen. Like, it was a fumble. I don't know. What's Twitter saying? Y'all, anyone looking at Twitter? Are they as curious about this as we are? Well, I'm looking here. I don't see anyone. So Andrew Hutchinson says, not sure how forward progress could be stopped when the guy is still moving forward. I don't know what forward progress has to do with the fumble, though. That's what I'm not getting. I've never heard of forward progress. How does that – so are you saying once you get forward progress and you stop, you can't fumble the ball? I mean, I don't understand this. That's either some kind of rule change I've never heard of, or maybe it's just one of those things that never happen, you never see happen, and I don't know, man. I don't know how that wasn't I don't know how that wasn't a fumble. I don't get it. Someone with higher football IQ than any of us, maybe they can explain it to us. I don't get how that wasn't a fumble. You play till the end of the whistle. That ball is live until the whistle. That's the way the game, as far as I know, has always been played. Crazy bad call. I agree. He blew the whistle, but it looked to me like at that point the ball had already come out. Centennial's going to return this from the 1. Oh, boy. He stopped at the 16. Not a good return. Surely the SEC will give us a well-reasoned, non-bullshit explanation for that on Monday, right? I don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't get what forward progress has to do with a live ball. Now, if he blows the whistle, that's different. What's up, Ty? Loving the watch party. Hey, man, I appreciate you. We'll get that super chat. It'll pop up on screen here in about 5 seconds. Here's a snap. KJ, he's got a little bit of time here. Rolls out, and he's just going to throw the ball. Nobody's open. I appreciate you, Clay. Thank you for the super chat. 7:46 left to go. Florida 26, Arkansas 23. Yeah, I like doing the watch parties too. Football's pretty long, and to do it by yourself is a bit of a challenge. I'm not going to lie. A little bit. I shouldn't say it's a bit of a challenge, but it's easier when you have a group of guys around, when you got a couple of guys, a couple other people. 2nd and 10. KJ looks to throw. He's going to run. KJ's got the first and runs a guy over. Ty, are you out of dough ball? I've got dough ball, but I don't have I might drink some afterwards. I got plenty of dough ball, though. Got plenty of dough ball. I don't have anywhere to. There we go. It's kind of in the screen there. All right, here's a snap. 2nd and 8. Rocket Sanders is dragging defenders about 5 yards. Yo, what's up, Scott? How you doing, man? Golly. Third down. Uh-oh, Florida Gators have a guy down. Texas A&M was up. They're up on Ole Miss. Oh, a part of me kind of loves that, though. They always lose a game that's just a head scratcher. That's what happens over there. Tim says play calling getting a little too predictable. I think that probably, and I agree, I think that probably has something to do with probably the offensive line, receivers not really quite getting open. But I will say, I think this is the best receivers have looked all year, man. I think this is the best they have looked. I mean, Armstrong, up until his injury. Yeah, he's up quick. KJ's 13 of 22 for 200 yards. 3rd down, 3, man. 6:45 left to go. Florida is down to 1 timeout, by the way. Arkansas with all 3. Here we go. 4 wide. Rocket now in motion to the slot. Here's the snap. Nobody there. Rocket's going to take off and run. He's got the first. He kills a guy. 1st down. He looks like KJ Jefferson of old, man. Tell me I'm wrong. We see slivers of it. There's a snap. There's a throw. Centennia, his first catch of the game, gets a couple. Put in Criswell. So Don't Read says the whistle was blown before the fumble. I didn't hear that. But to be fair, I've got the volume down way low. But I could hear the whistle when it was eventually blown. But there's a snap. There's a quick inside throw to Centennia. Incomplete. Third down 8, man. Third down 8. This is big. That was catchable, says Yudwa. It looked catchable. 3rd and 8. This is a big third down. On their own, or on the Florida side of the field. Do they go for just something? Well, no, he's going to throw underneath. Open to Centennia. About a 14-yard gain, first down. Sub in Criswell. Anthony says the whistle wasn't before the fumble. I don't know. I'm waiting on a text. I got someone that's watching the game, and I know he's got the sound way up. I'm curious what he has to say. Here's the snap. Throw complete underneath Centennia, about 5 yards. Look at Centennia. What do you know? You get him involved in the game, he does you some good, but he looks like he's limping. 2 really good play calls in a row. I think this has been a pretty good drive. Second down 4. Oh, don't spoil it for me. Dad, come on, man. There's a snap. KJ takes off, runs 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Arkansas! Touchdown, Hogs, baby! Touchdown, Arkansas! 25-yard scramble to the end zone. Damn it, Dad, you spoiled it. Who you going to get? Sub in Criswell. Got to get this field goal because then you put Florida in a situation where they have to score 6. On that drive, KJ 3 of 4, 22 yards through the air, 55 rushing with a rushing touchdown. Stop with the Criswell nonsense. Stop. Just quit. Just stop. Criswell could not do that. I'm sorry. He's comfortable in this offense. There's Armstrong, by the way. Come on. Let's win in Gainesville, baby. Let's go. I got to piss like a racehorse. I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hopefully I'm back before the commercial ends. All right. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. First down 10, Arkansas 30-26, baby. Low snap, quarterback looks, he's got pressure. Jackson misses the sack. Quarterback's going to pick up about 8. Couple missed opportunities there. Landon Jackson missed another sack. All right. Here we go. Snap. There's the oh, wow. Nobody there. Defense. Receivers. Florida, massive gain. That was running back, Etienne. Etienne with a huge gain. I don't know what was going on there. Someone out of position. And then he just runs down the sidelines for another 25 yards. Come on, D. Your offense finally came through for you. Here's another run. Touchdown. I don't know what happened. The defense just laid an egg. The defense just we haven't seen this all year. I mean, not in a situation where the offense has come through and the defense just shits the bed there. 3:02 left to go, 32-30 at the moment. Clark again. Come on now. Be fair. I mean, Etienne came in and like no one had any idea what to do there. So 33-30. Arkansas's offense has got to do it again, and they got to eat up a little bit of clock. Plenty of time. I mean, Arkansas's offense appears to kind of have Florida on the ropes a little bit here in the fourth. Make sure you guys like the stream. Share the content. It's a ball game, though. It's a ball game. It's better than I thought it would be. Arkansas's offense, I mean, I don't know. All of a sudden, you think we still got 3 minutes left to go in this game. Yeah, they went 72 yards in 3 plays. Has that happened all year? I mean, I did not see that happening. Yeah, Florida 5-0 all-time against Arkansas at home in Gainesville. Arkansas has only ever beaten Arkansas since being in the SEC once, and that was in Fayetteville. Arkansas was wearing the anthracite jersey, if I remember right. Put Criswell in on defense. Bro, we still got 3 minutes. Let's see what happens. All right. You kick a field goal, you could tie this thing. We know they've got one of the best kickers in college football. Let's see what they do. 3:02 left to go. 33-30. Florida lead. Man in motion is Teslaw. Here's the snap. It's a screen play. Some pretty good block on the outside. Rocket's going to get about 8, maybe 9 yards. But there's a flag. Looked like a pretty late flag. So we are under 3 minutes. Oh, no flag and they give Arkansas the first? Dude, he looked pretty short. Hold on. He looked like a good 1.5 yards short there. Where's the first down sticks? It's hard to tell. Maybe he did get it. 1st and 10. Here we go. There's a snap. Rocket turns it upfield. Rocket at the 40, down to the 45, to the 49. Maybe the 50, maybe the Gator 49, depending on the spot. Look at this. You don't have a problem with them running when you got 3 timeouts and 2.5 minutes left to go. Here's the snap. Florida bringing 3. KJ looks, fires. He's got, looks like Wilson on a comeback route. First down. Oh, no, hold on. Are they saying he's shy? Or are they calling it incomplete? He caught the ball. Maybe he was out of bounds? What's going on here? No, okay. I was going to say, second and 1. 4 wide to Slaw in the slot. Looks like Centennia up on the top. Here's the snap. There's the give to Rocket. Rocket's outside. Rocket at the 30. All right, slow down. Slow down just a little bit maybe. I mean, you don't want to give them, even with just their 1 timeout, you don't want to give them way too much time based on what just happened on that previous series. Here's the snap. There's Rocket again. But you don't want to play to not lose the game. You don't want to play. They just did a inside give to Sanders. Looks like they're trying to line up a field goal. I'm not interested in overtime. You're playing to win right here. You're not playing to get into overtime. 2nd and 8, $1:24 left to go. Bro, I hope y'all getting some folks in here. Holy crap, we got a ball game. 4 wide. Looks like Gums maybe at tight end on the top there. I can't see. KJ lobs it up. Out of bounds. Looking for Centennia. All right, 3rd and 8 coming up. 3rd down 8 coming up. Third down 8. Now here's where maybe you look for a little short check down throw. Something underneath. Empty set. 5 wide. Bringing 3. He's got to do something. There's a flag. That's probably going to be a hold. Nobody open downfield, and that's probably going to be a hold. We'll see what Florida does. Okay. They got Devin Manuel. Did he get a hold of him there? Let's take a look. Number 51. There we go. Circle it. I mean, okay. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. 3rd down, 18. 5 wide set. So Florida looks like they're going to bring 4. Here's the snap. And there's another flag. What? You got to be kidding me. Guys, what's the flag? They get a false start? Rocket. Third down, 23. So now you're in a situation. Well, look at that. Boy, they've only got 1 guy back deep. Safety's kind of switching there, one over the top. There's the throw over the middle, so that's going to put it 4th down, and they're going to have to bring in field goal. They're going to have to bring in Cam Little, who has missed a kick. Arkansas uses a timeout, 33-30. So now it's all on Cam Little to at least just try to get Arkansas to overtime. Mistakes. You got to give Arkansas a lot of credit, man. They went down to Gainesville. Got to give them a lot of credit. But this also, if you can't find a way to pull this out, it speaks once again to Sam not being able to win these close games. KJ wants that. He wants it back. He wants that last drive back so bad. Now, Arkansas did use a timeout, did they not? Or did Florida? Oh, was it Florida? Okay. All right, here we go. Try and send this thing to overtime. Here's the kick. He got it. He got it. There you go. All right. Now it's on the defense. 44 seconds, Florida. Automatic, baby. Yeah, he's got 2 misses on the year. Golly, look how far. Good Lord. Yeah, no more moral victories, man. No more. Got to find a way. Got to find a way here. You'd feel a lot better if this thing was under like 20 seconds. But then again, the Arkansas defense, other than that last drive, I mean, Florida has had to earn everything. It's a ball game. I mean, I'm wrong. I was wrong. I said this would be a shit show, and I was wrong. It's been honestly. I mean, I gotta say, man, I'm gonna own up to it. I was wrong. I thought Arkansas's offense. You know, I said it on Friday. Here's the kick. It's gonna go. It's not gonna be returned. I said on Friday, we've seen this story before. Arkansas having to make a swap. You guys that said Enos was 99.9% of the problem, you're looking pretty damn right now. I mean, nobody has walked into Florida and hung, you know, no one's crossed 20 points. And Arkansas's offense did that. Now, you could say, I get it, you could say something like, well, they had a bye week, new coordinator, Florida didn't know what to prepare for. Okay, fair. But you got to give credit where credit's due, man. I mean, Arkansas's offense, this was a better product on the field. And considering who you're playing and where you're playing at, pretty impressive.
I found this on the web for who you're playing and where you're playing at. Check it out.
End around. Florida's going to get the first down. Siri, shut the hell up. I don't know what's happened to the defense all of a sudden. What are they doing? First and 10. Here we go. 37 seconds for those of you trying to sync up. Here's the snap. Arkansas bringing 4. Here's the pressure. Pass thrown. I don't know what. It looked like maybe that ball was intended for another receiver and Purcell. What happened here? Just overthrown. Okay. Here's a snap, a little bit of a low snap. Here's the over the middle, wide open. Bro, you can't be giving up 15 yards of play here. 25 seconds, they're going to have to line up and spike it. Now, this kind of offense it's hard to defend. No, they're not even going to spike it. They're just going to line up and go. 20 seconds. Here's the snap. There's the blitz. Check down throw, complete. receiver out of bounds. 16 seconds left to go. They're getting close to field goal range. Tercer says we're off by, and they had to get smacked down. You've got the Georgia game. R factors, still a good day offensively for the Hogs. KJ, what a game called. You know who else played a pretty good game today? Tercer. Why don't you say his name in chat, buddy? Say his name in chat, Tercer. Who else put this team on his shoulders and did something the guy behind him couldn't do? Crit. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't get it out. I don't know. I'm just kidding. KJ has had a much better game. Yeah, he looked comfortable. It looked like vintage KJ Jefferson. Wish they could finish off drives. I still, that's been a problem. I mean, hell, that was a problem last year. Arkansas was not a very effective team in the red zone. They weren't a high-scoring offense. All right, a little bit of movement. Here we go. There's the underneath throw. Field goal range and then some. Florida. Man, I don't know what happened to the defense. What a collapse by the defense. They're going to have to line up. They're going to have to spike it. 8 seconds left to go. Here's the snap. There's the spike. Golly, man. And you can't even put this one on the offense. We got a flag. What's the flag? Was Florida set when he snapped it? Yeah, man, we've seen this before. We've seen this ending before, man. I mean, we've been here before. Sam's going to lose another close game. Illegal substitution on Florida. All right. Okay, so they're not running off. They're not going to run off 10 seconds. This will be 44 yards. Arkansas is going to try and ice the kicker. So they're saying because the clock wasn't moving? Yeah, if Florida makes a substitution, Arkansas should be allowed to make a substitution. Wow. Okay, so Florida, the refs didn't give Arkansas an opportunity to sub. They could have ran off the clock. Once again, man, it looks to me like Arkansas just got screwed over by officiating again in Gainesville. Unbelievable. Well, here we go. Is Arkansas going to burn that last time out? Nope. There's the snap. There's the hold, the kick. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Still in it. These refs are trying so hard. They're trying so hard to give Florida this game. No good. All right, overtime we go. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wow. Here we go, baby. Is this the first time Arkansas has ever been in overtime in Gainesville? I'm pretty sure it is. It's overtime. Put in Criswell. Some people just don't want to give the guy credit, but he killed it. KJ played great. Now's the time for a pee-wee break. I went last time on a commercial break, man. All right. Holy cow, Ty, my adrenaline is livid, says Josh Garr. Arkansas on offense right now. Looking pretty good, man. KJ Jefferson, 19 of 30. Now, those aren't super great numbers, but 251 yards, a touchdown. KJ's got 16 carries for 72 yards with a touchdown. Rockets got 17 carries for 92 yards. Andrew Armstrong, despite missing a good portion of the game, has 3 grabs, 103 yards. Dwight McLaughlin currently has credit for 3 pass breakups. 3 pass breakups, bro. There are some corners, there's some DBs who struggle to get that in like 3 games. He's had a ball game. He's also got a TFL. Jaheim Thomas has got 5 tackles. Dude, the amount of pass breakups in this game, they've got, it looks like 5 pass breakups in this game alone. That's not very common. You don't see 5 passes defended in a single game very often. Snacks has 2 TFLs and a pass breakup, along with the sack. Secondary, I don't know, win or lose, I don't know that I want to do a biggest negative from a loss if Arkansas does. No matter if Arkansas loses this game, I don't know that I want to do one. I am impressed. I mean, and it's, again, we have to consider all the other variables, right? We have to consider Florida did just play Georgia in a game that they controlled for a little bit. Arkansas's coming off a bye, and Arkansas had a new coordinator. These things are something you have to factor in, but they put a respectable product on the offensive side of things, on the offensive side of the field. Very impressive. The defense collapsed at the end of the fourth quarter. I don't know if they were just gassed. I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised by how easily those last two drives, I mean, they just collapsed. They have played better on offense, but they're not exactly a juggernaut. You want to hear something awesome? Before overtime, against Florida, Arkansas has 400, almost 450 total yards of offense against one of the better defenses in their house. I don't know how you look at this and you don't go, all right, okay. This was a much better product. Now the defense again, I mean, they just collapsed, and unfortunately, they're a big reason why you're in the situation you're in right now, playing in overtime. I can't read your full name there. Hostile something. It says back in the 50s. Damn. Back in the 50s, did an Arkansas alum wrong a gypsy or incur the wrath of a powerful warlock or witch? Oh, I see where you're going with this. We seem to be the only team that has to play both the opposing team and the officials. I wasn't really sure where you were going with that when you said back in the 50s. I'm like, man, you might be a real OG talking about watching football back in the 50s. That forward momentum should have been a fumble. I mean, I've got one person saying that the whistle was blown. I've got about 50 of you saying, no, it wasn't, not before the fumble or before the whistle, or the ball was out before the whistle. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it. That super chat is gold. It is. I don't know why that's funny. So Florida's going to get the ball first in overtime. I thought there should have been 10 seconds run off on that Florida sub penalty. Well, at least now you're in overtime. He missed it. Good teams overcome bad officiating. Sure. But it goes along with the whole Arkansas getting screwed in Gainesville narrative. It goes along with it because it certainly seems to be the case. Oh, good, as in it was hilarious. And then you messed up. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see what you're doing there. It technically on my screen it is gold. And I was like, what? Why is that funny? I get what you're saying though. I get it. My bad. Here we go. Here's the snap. Play action looks. He's pressured. 18. Nothing there. Incomplete. Wait a minute. Yeah, Mertz today has thrown the ball. That's what, 41 attempts now? 26 of 41, 282 yards, 3 touchdowns. Here we go, 4 wide. Arkansas maybe bringing 5, maybe 6. Here's the snap. There's the blitz. That was a not a good blitz call there. He ran right where there was nobody there. 3rd down. All right, defense, settle down. Settle down. Run defense, something off a cliff. Frida says Arkansas usually wins in overtime. 3rd down, 6, man in motion. Oh, Arkansas almost jumped. Well, why is Jackson out in the flats? Why? Do they have Jackson covering? No, okay. Throw over the middle. Incomplete. Johnson, don't get flagged. Don't get flagged, bro. I don't mind a little shit talking, but you know how they are. You know how they are with Arkansas. You can't hover around their bodies while they're on the ground or trying to get up and do the whole flex jaw and stuff. You can't do that. They'll get you. So Trey Smack on the field. Here we go. Florida in overtime, 33-33. Here's a snap, the hold, the kick. It's up and good. So Arkansas got a score here, obviously. Nothing you could do. Who cares about James Madison and Georgia State? What are you doing? We got a better game here, ESPN. What are you doing? This wouldn't happen on the Ocho. Let's go get that touchdown, baby. So a touchdown in this game is over. A touchdown in this game is over. The offense is on one here in the fourth, or in late in the game in the fourth. Let's see if that carries over into overtime. RPO, KJ's got some room. He's at, oh, we got a flag. God. Come on, dude. Oh, man. Let me see it. Run it back. Let me see it. Who'd they get, Braun? Let me see it. Okay, there's the pull. What? What? What the hell? Are you serious? What was that? Run him over, KJ. Run him over. Run him over, baby. Run him over. Yeah. Flex on him. Flex on him. Let's go. No flags. First down and 10. Bro, that was the most horse shit. Here we go. There's a snap. Rocket keeps it. They didn't call him down. Wait a minute. The 10? The 5? Was he down? Look at them mowing them down, bro. Put in Criswell. Let's go. Please don't spoil this. Don't spoil this. I'm not going to read my chat. Come on, baby. Got a timeout, Florida. Oh, my gosh. God, that holding call, dude. That was the weakest holding call I think I have ever seen. Oh, my God. Bro, first time ever, if Arkansas can pull this off, that they have beaten Florida in Gainesville. Oh, I didn't see the replay. I was screaming and yelling. Was he down? Did he look down to y'all? KJ's playing big boy football. They are playing for Kenny Guyton, bro. They're bought in. Look at this. Arky56 says not going to say anything. All right. Don't spoil it. I'm not reading. First and goal. 36-33. Man in motion. KJ in shotgun. Here's the snap. There's the play fake throw. Touchdown! Touchdown! Hogs win! Touchdown, baby! Yeah! Hogs win! Let's go! Yeah! Woo! Let's go! Oh, man! Holy cow! Let's go, baby! Let's go! I'm going to lose my voice. Broden for the 6. Off the slant route. Well thrown. Why didn't they sub in Criswell? Why didn't they sub in Criswell? Oh, baby. It's over. The losing streak is over. We're going to the postgame show. I'll be back. Give me just a couple of minutes, baby. Oh, it feels so nice to beat the Gators in Gainesville. Let's go, baby. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Woo!